Get this thing started, man. Big old salute to everybody in the building. The first thing you do as soon as you get in the building, double tap the screen. We are live, man. Big shout out to everybody. Happy Memorial Weekend. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Diggy Files.
It's we in the streets with it. These YouTube streets. Let's build it. Content after content. We on the block. Lego. And as a daily reminder, hit that like and subscribe so you can get the vibes, you know it, and notified every time. Let ride. It's sweet. It's Sweet TV.
Now you already know, big old shout out to everybody in the building. Jungle, I see you. Clip Saurus in the building, man. First thing first, fair use copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made. Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Two minutes in this thing, man. We gonna do it like that, man. Big old salute. We 8K, man. The 8K way, the Diddy Files. Crazy work. And today, hey, man, we back. I been had this live set up, so I do apologize, man. We do apologize. We been had that live set up, but I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you. We got, hey, we got receipts. Fresh off the goddamn trial, man. They done let the receipts drop, so we gonna get into all this. Tap in with me. If you didn't already, share out the live stream. Oh yeah, we got that. Share out the live stream. I'm gonna start. I ain't gonna even show you no more. Just know we got it. You know what I'm talking about? We almost done, man. We almost there. We about to get the show started. If you didn't already and you new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. See how we gonna do. We're gonna start like that. Boom. Boom. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Who the fuck is Frank White? Who? We're gonna have to rewind it.
Let's make love while we listen to Frank White. So
who is Frank White, y'all? You did. Check this out. That's Frank Black. That's Frank Black. That's Frank Black. Now we about to figure out, we about to get into it, man. The Diddy Files, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We about to go up. And check this out. We gonna go. I just showed y'all in the song. He referenced Frank White. And in the trial, we hear that Diddy goes by different names. Names we knew about, you know what I'm saying, Puffy and all that. But no one heard of Frank White, Frank Black. None of these people, man. Check this out. I got a clip for you. We're gonna start it like this. As soon as you come into the building, man, double tap that screen. Let's go. All right, bet. So we just heard in the song Frank Black. Or Frank White, my bad. And I just gave y'all the receipt of some of the evidence went into the, you feel me? And they got Frank Black on there. I told y'all that, you know what I'm saying, allegedly, he was getting everybody around him, all those people that work for him, involved. And this is possibly how they gonna try to get him for the racketeering on the RICO. It's not about is Diddy a party animal? Is he a mob boss? It's about can they prove it? Now we just heard in the song. As soon as you get in here, make sure you double tap the screen. We just seen in the song he referenced chilling, listening to Frank White. Now check this out, y'all. Now we ain't come in here to just rewatch the old Diddy files, man. We about to break it down. Man. Share out the live stream. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. We got Caresha on revolt. It was alleged that they was dating for about a year. We got receipts.
Ain't nobody loving me like this. Fuck her. She loving me like this. That's what's up. That's what the fuck is up. That's what I fuck with. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
And you should. Nah, get up. Fuck that shit. I got another race.
We'll go ahead and make love.
Oh. Hey man, real content. We did salute one came in the building, man. Tap, in, man. Jungle in the building, man. Hey, this is crazy work. Now you trying to tell me you done got your another one like the other one. You can't tell me that she ain't been to a freak off. Do I need to roll the clip?
Ain't nobody loving me like this. Fuck her. She loving me like.
Huh? Put it in their face, Diddy. Take that. Hey, man. Since he talking about what he talking about, his artist and how he got a new album, you know what I'm saying, Love on the Way. Let's listen to what his artist, Day26, had to say, man. Everybody was talking about the infamous interview where the dudes broke down crying, and you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at like, what? Broke down crying. That crazy work, right? So we went ahead and got that too, man. We went ahead and got that too, y'all. And I'm looking at this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at this shit, man. This is crazy work. But it's the Diddy files. We gotta do that. Enter at your own risk. Definitely share out the live stream. We live reacting. Diddy files. Man, it's going crazy, man. Clips you probably seen. Some you never probably seen, but commentary you definitely never heard, man. Your boy Gondini, It's Sweet TV. We in the building, man. We back. So check this out. Listen to this right here.
I'm cool with it. It's just moment in time for me. You know, I mean, I'm way past it. I'm in a way better position. I'm enjoying life. Extreme level, and I love it. You know what I mean? So
now, Q, you dated Don Richard.
Yeah.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
She recently sued Diddy for sexual abuse.
Mhm.
And she claims that she witnessed violence against Cassie. She said that Diddy sexually and verbally abused her for 10 years. She also said that he owes about $3.5 million. And there's a whole lawsuit at this point. Do you know about any of this?
Crazy work.
How do you feel when you hear this now?
Stupid.
Really?
Real stupid.
Mm.
You know, young and naive. I guess when you're dating someone older than you, she's about 7 or 8 years older than me. So I guess when they're dating someone young, they don't really expect them to be in the same level as them. So they figure they could get away with things, keep certain things from, but get all the information from you. Get suck your energy, get all your information because you're the young.
Man, what are you talking about, y'all? This is Diddy artist. A lot of people probably don't know he had a boy group. Well, of course they men, but a R&B group. Let me put some respect on their name. And these men basically did an interview, and in the middle of the interview, them folk broke down into tears, man. We about to react live. If you're new to the channel, subscribe.
But they feel like you're not on their level because they're older. So I feel stupid and I feel betrayed. And I feel like the truth is not out there. And I'm not here to ruffle any feathers or anything. But, the truth will be revealed in time. And people will hear every sides of everyone's story, I guess. You know what I mean? I can't really, like I said, I can't talk about it right now. I wish I could. But yeah, I feel very stupid and I feel very.
It made me wonder. I ain't gonna keep pausing. I ain't gonna keep doing that. But it made me wonder why will he be one of the witnesses, y'all? He's already a witness. If he willing to do it, and everybody say Vlad the police, right? That's what everybody say. Is this his witness testimony? Is he just giving us a peekaboo, a little bit of the inside of what's pop? Man, listen, let's be honest. We didn't think the other dude was saying what he was saying when he was saying he was a sex slave. You feel me? All this stuff is coming out, and now all of a sudden everybody peep and pay attention to how people handle this situation. You can tell the power is that he never gave me nothing. I don't give a fuck. We ain't compromised over here. Let's go.
Very, very played, like, because I didn't know, and I thought we were tight. I thought we were close enough. We knew everything about each other. I thought she knew everything about me. So why couldn't you tell me that Sean was doing that to you, or you talked to my family about this, and we talked about that, and we talked about this and that. Why wasn't that never a discussion? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. Because we all would have. If she would have told me that, I would have been like, yo, like, like, what's up? What up? Diddy, like, I probably would have been, I don't know. You know what I mean? I would have said something.
Smoke in the city or something like that. I believe you would have said something too. I know the kind of person you are.
Yeah, I would have said
I know the kind of person
not in
you
a
are.
disrespectful way, but I would have said something, but I didn't know that was really happening. I just thought that in my brain, because how the energy felt from him. Like, that's my bitch. You just a newcomer. You go so far, but at the end of the day, that's my money. I'm the pimp. Those are my hoes. And that's the mentality. Not saying that's what he said. That's the mentality of the business of what it was. I'm the pimp. You're gonna work for me. You're gonna give me all the money. And that's what it is. You're not gonna get no money. I take your money from you.
That's crazy
work. I don't know, man. It's just a lot. I feel stupid.
Do you think that all of this actually happened? Because sometimes not every lawsuit is a real lawsuit. And this is.
Wait a minute. They took the whole thing off. Nah, hold on, y'all. I got you. What just happened? We still alive. Whole joint just disappeared. She say, well, now we can. Hold on. You couldn't see. Oh, hold on, man. What's going on? All right, bet. We back. We back. Check. Chat, we back? What's up? All right, let's go. Let me know. It was getting good.
I don't know, man. It's just a lot. I feel stupid.
Do you think that all of this actually happened? Because sometimes not every lawsuit is a real lawsuit. And this is coming from someone who's been sued over bullshit lawsuits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you saw the whole thing, how Jay-Z was accused of raping a 13-year-old. There's no proof that any of this even remotely happened.
Right.
The 13-year-old was never there. She said, good Charlotte watched us. They were on tour in the Midwest. She said, my dad picked me up. The dad said That was 3 hours from our house. I would have remembered driving 3 hours in one direction.
Right.
She's autistic. So you see a lot of things, you know, when these things happen, people jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess
She was trying to get a check.
What I'm trying to say is like
Part where it got very uncomfortable.
everyone is not a victim. Like
Yeah.
like what you was just saying, like as far like everybody's not a victim. People portray it to be victims, man. And I just feel like you gotta at some point be like you was down with it until it didn't go the way you wanted it to go your way. And then when things didn't go your way.
Man, hold up, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I did the clip that I did see. He was the first one crying. But he talking my language. And see, I'm trying to figure out, was he the pain that he was feeling, was it from a pain? Because he said what ended up happening is, y'all gotta understand something real quick. It's about to get deep. He said he had a mental breakdown. We ain't get there yet. But I just introduced y'all to Frank White and Frank Black. And then I just showed y'all a clip of him on his sister or his girl's show at that time. And he called a random bartender Frank Love. Now I'm about to show you this. Listen, man. It done came out, man. You know, we got everything. I'm gonna show as I go. And it's crazy because he's saying what he's saying, but I wonder if he's standing on that. Will he be a witness? Will he testify in which is going to be another one of the historical trials of the 20th, man? Straight up. Let's go.
That's when you want to cry out and be like, oh, you sexually harassed me, or, you know, because I'm not saying that didn't happen or whatever the case is, but what I'm saying is you could have been spoke up and there's so many times where you could have said something to where people would have been like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Because Amy even said that. She was like, I wish Dawn would have told me that crap. She was like, if Dawn would have told me that, we'd have been at Diddy.
Not saying that she is,
because
there's been times where she was in front of her dad and Puffy has disrespected them. Like saying like
Diddy would disrespect Dawn
in front of her
father.
Yeah, like he'd be like, yo, you I don't give a fuck about your dad being here. You my bitch. Y'all my bitches. I don't give a fuck about
Oh, you get your ass whooped off my daughter like that. I ain't even got no daughter.
Very, very weird. That's why I said he's two different people when he's high and then when he's regular. So like I know she's not lying, but the truth is not all coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I remember when I interviewed Roger Bonds, he told me he saw a situation where he was getting into an argument with Cassie, and I think like her father called. Yeah, and he got on the phone. He was like, you know, I'm her papa now.
Yeah, that's like kind of what I'm trying to say.
Like, I'm your daddy now.
Yeah,
who he said that to?
That's
Cassie's father.
That's the kind of language he would talk to the girls and stuff. Like he's the pimp, like he's the man, not just him.
Daddy, like,
yeah, Puff Daddy. Yeah.
Puff Daddy. How y'all feel about this so far, man? Hey, Puff P Diddy, man. It's P for pimping, man. It's the P for pandering. Politely, publicly pulling Peter. P Diddy, man. It's crazy work. And these are the Diddy files, man. This is his own artist, Day26. Now, at some point, this man is going to come to tears. And I thought it was because of something that was done to him. But we going somewhere with this. Is it possible that everybody around, we're going to call him code name Frank White, get strung out, get diagnosed schizo, bipolar? You're going to hear it. Subscribe.
Yeah. But not just him. It was like I said, like I had issue with Roger too, from what I had saw in the email, and I've been told them all about that long time ago when I broke into the email.
Don't say nothing incriminating.
No. I had the email password because it was given to me. I just never checked it. And one day I decided to be investigator and check it.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw the email, you know, them going to the.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you willing to testify? He said he's seen the email password. Huh? Have you been noticing everybody that came out talking, they calling Kid Cudi a snitch? He not even a street nigga. Why they calling people who telling the truth, well, what it seems to be, snitches? Those are the people who willing to bend right on over for $1 billion now. Just like we coming back to the career, yeah, we going back to the interview like a lot of other people did, because they rather be seen in the light and talking good on Diddy when they see the down truth right in front of them. Put your face on it. Niggas talking about niggas is snitching because they testifying about the down truth. And even when you listen to the testimony, it sounds like half the people that's telling, they scared. They don't want to even say too much. Kid Cudi didn't even, they calling Kid Cudi a snitch. And he didn't even give nothing. Like, I don't even understand what he was there for. He ain't tell nothing. And then Brian, still being so good as he is, he made it seem like Kid Cudi had a ex-lover who wanted revenge. That's who planted the bomb and blew up his car. Crazy work. Let me read this comment real quick. It's crazy the four he started with deceased. Exactly. Everybody who came up with, but so that's more content we got to get to in Diddy Files. Only one of them alive, and he already had a few attempts on his life. So let's get to this, man. Let's break this all the way down. This is crazy, crazy work, man. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Tap in with me.
Room smoking some weed, kicking it. You know what? Two grown adults gonna go to the room, smoke, and come to the hotel room and kick it and do what you think they're gonna do after they smoke, man. Come on now. I'm not stupid. Y'all very attractive people. I'm just saying that's when I have my red flag in the air, like, yo, man, you not.
Yo, look at Buddy on the fucking far right, y'all. Fool look like he already know it's coming. It's his fingernails paint. Yo, his fingernails painted. Oh man, he got the nose piercing finger. He got the earring. He got the music note. I just zoomed in to my guy, man. Oh man, he probably been diddled, man. Ain't no telling.
Why'd you guys break up?
I can't talk about that.
Man, oh my God. Oh my God. His eyes pop. I don't know. We got two dude in the shade. He got two, you know what I'm saying, players in the shade. They came ready for this moment. You feel me? They came ready for this moment. But look at Buddy right here though. He rocking back and forth. He nervous. It's something about him. Let's go. Just watch him.
Okay.
But I did talk about it. I did talk about it, but I can't.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I can't really discuss that here.
Well,
We got a new album out though.
Well, you got but you will find out. I didn't keep it. I've been very transparent. I didn't keep that away.
I mean, it seems like all Danity Kane has something bad to say. I mean, D was.
I'm sorry, y'all, but what the fuck is on his head, man? They're like money bag, yo, goddamn Temu version, man. What the fuck is on Buddy's head, man? I just realized, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You brought this attention on yourself. He rocking back and forth. He looking nervous, eyes popping out his head. Then I just realized, bro, what is that on your head, bro? Can anybody in the chat let me know what is that? What you call it?
Said she had troubling interactions.
Yeah.
She said he did it in different ways with all of us, picking and prodding, just the way to chip and knock away, and then praise you. I see myself standing in these dark, scary, predatory spaces and hearing somebody say some of the most degrading things to me. Somebody constantly treating you like a piece of meat only valuing you for your sex appeal. In some of these environments, it was even scary to be by yourself.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the one that just came out the other day. I watched her.
Aubrey O'Day has been outspoken,
of course,
since day one. When he got arrested, she said, "There's no vindication when you're a victim of someone. Anyone being exposed or any truths being told don't change the reality of what you experience. It's a forever thing. You have to wake up every day to choose to evolve past it. It doesn't go away. It's like childhood trauma. We don't like to think it just disappears in our 30s, but really, we just start realizing how bad it really is in our 30s. The purpose of justice is to provide an ending and allow us the space to create a new chapter. Women never get this. I feel validated. Today is a win for all women all over the world. That's just for me. Things are finally changing."
Bless the Lord. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, look,
he said, "Bless."
Diddy was you can't take anything away from his creativity. Musically, he's one of the greatest musical producers, period. I'll put him up there with the Quincy Joneses and so forth when you look at his body of work. But, as more and more things come out, you kind of see these things.
Yeah.
I mean, if Diddy walked in right now, you guys could have a conversation with him. What would be the one thing you'd want to ask him?
You
got Zelle? I mean,
Cash
my bank account, anything.
Yeah. That's the only thing I gotta say.
What was he on? Like, nigga, what are you on? Nah, for real.
I
man.
need that cash app, the Zelle.
Yeah.
Apple Pay, however
I
you want to do
check, and I need to know what you own.
Make it the corner if you want to go.
Have you guys ever sued?
Have we?
I was just about to ask. I mean, he, as you can clearly see, that's definitely fingernail print. Now, by the nature of the question and the answer, I started to think. And thank you, Vlad, for asking the question. Y'all folks acting like y'all ain't got paid, man. They said, he said, did he walk in the room? What would y'all say? Them niggas said Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or Cash, of course. Cash, nigga. What you talking about? Cash me out. These niggas ready. They want to get their money on. Man. They ain't playing with you, nigga. They doing interviews with Vlad. You know Vlad, probably, you know how Vlad, we been hearing Vlad don't even pay you up front. He want to see how the interview gonna do with you, nigga. I hope y'all got paid, man, because they participate paying. We gonna see. Said you ran out of there crying, dog. Was it that bad? And we hit her, yeah, if you knew, you know what to do. Subscribe.
We have a suit?
Yeah.
No,
Why
we
is that?
didn't.
The money's owed.
I mean, up until this point, I'm gonna be 100% honest, and even at this point, we have been trying to strip ourselves from that whole bad boy Diddy thing anyway. Prior to all of this, all we want to do is be able to stand alone on the music and the talent that we actually have and we put out to the world. So we've been trying to just be like, not day 26 for making the band. No, day 26.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we've already been on that to the point where we never really wanted to jump into those things like lawsuits and all that. We always feel like God gave us everything we needed to succeed, and we don't have to try to bring somebody else down to get those things. We already got what we need, which is all. I got 4 of my brothers, and that's all I really need. I don't have to bring Diddy down to get where I'm trying to get, and I think that's kind of the mentality of the situation. We more focused on our upcoming than his downfall.
Right.
I mean, Bad Boy at the time that you guys were signed, what was the parent company?
It was the what?
The parent company of Bad Boy.
No, Atlantic.
So it was Bad Boy Atlantic.
Yeah. That's how we got stuck with Atlantic after.
Nigga, talk that real shit, man. Let's break this shit all the way down, man. He said, what's the parent company? Hello? Now I want y'all to pay attention to what's going on. Vlad, know what he doing. Hold on. Do this correct while we break that down. Vlad know what he doing. He asks strategically, what is the parent company? Diddy is moving underneath a parent company. This is what's been heard all across the YouTube streets and media streets, whatever you want to call it. that African Americans will never get leverage in the entertainment business. It is a conspiracy, allegedly. They want to take down all of the paid African American men. I say cap. If you ain't giving these folk nothing to come after, how could they bust a move on you? If you getting money in these folk face, you got to be on your pivot, man. You know, at any time they gonna come on, man. This is America. Do you feel me? So I mean, I'm not surprised how everything is panning out. But when these niggas been working, you can't cry now. You been working. The only thing left to do is tell on the parents. And do you think, chat, hit the like button, that will ever happen? Before that happen, we'll see exactly what we're seeing right now.
Bad Boy Love.
Okay, so you guys were just signed to Atlantic straight at one point? Was that the second album or
third? It's going to the third album.
Which never happened.
Which never happened, right. But
okay.
we had a single, Made Love Lately.
Yeah. That's at the beginning when you asked me the question about when he left. That's where you at now.
Right.
Okay, so Bad Boy steps away. You guys signed directly. So it's like a new deal with Atlantic?
No, we was already under the same contract.
Into it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're straight with Atlantic. What's different when you're with Atlantic and Bad Boy's not there anymore?
At first we weren't a priority.
Okay.
They didn't really know what to do.
Even after having a number 1 and a number 2 album?
But I don't think they got us to, because they had a plan for us. They took us just in the legal battle with Diddy.
Oh.
So it wasn't like, we taking Day26 because we about to do this with them.
Mm-hmm.
It was more just, we spoils of war. Is that what it's called?
Spoils of war. This is the content that they ain't gonna push, but stay woke. He said they took us from Diddy in a legal dispute. Pay close attention.
When you get what I mean? So I think eventually we had some people go in and fight for us that really believed in us. B. Cox, Troy Taylor, and they convinced Atlantic, like, do y'all know who y'all got just sitting on the show?
Those are some big names. For those that don't recognize,
that's who did our third
Brian
album.
Cox, you're talking about some big names.
Original third album, that's who did the original third album. And they actually, Atlanta gave us a nice budget. They moved us out to Atlanta, put us in the house together, put us in the studio, made sure we recorded the album. It was really, they did, they showed us some love, but it took some other people from the situation to actually jump in. Atlantic did not have a plan for us. We were spoils of war.
Atlantic didn't even have a plan, y'all. Just spoils of war. If you just coming into the building, man, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button, double tap the screen. We about to react.
Okay. So the whole third album was put together under Atlantic, and then it was scrapped?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what happened?
Say it one more time.
The whole third album was produced, put together, and then it was just scrapped and never put out?
Yeah, no, it was just, we
got it on my phone, it went here.
It became nice demos.
Besides the single, besides Made Love Lately, yeah.
Okay. But could you guys have taken that body of work and put it out independently or through another label?
Well, we would have had to go through the whole thing.
Their music.
They heard the music. It was more they thing through. It would have been like B. Cox and Troy Taylor. Now we could have went back with them and did a whole different project.
Yeah.
But this was on the Atlantic dime, and we just couldn't continue that business going.
But I mean, somehow some stuff been leaked, so a lot of our fans know some of the songs and stuff like that. So
Yo, I'm about to let this ride out, but we gotta react. Why when he said some of this shit being leaked, folk back there giggling it? Yeah, you know who leaked it.
I don't know how that really goes. I don't know who leaked them, but some of the records is leaked and people know them, people sing them, people access to do them at concerts and stuff like that.
Well, I talk to a lot of artists.
Get your money.
And you see them go from a major to then go independent.
Mm-hmm.
What was the biggest shock from being on Atlantic, Bad Boy?
Having to spend our own damn money.
Money.
Right.
Having to spend our own money.
You don't have that machine.
No
machine.
machine. And just building team, building your own team, building it up.
like Vlad TV for a long time, we were at SRC Records. That was part of
Yeah.
Universal.
Yeah.
So Vlad TV was in the Universal building, on 57th. So I got to really see how things work. And every label has a guy that can make one phone call and have your song played on every radio station across the country.
Yeah.
Also, when it comes to labels, I saw, for example, SRC put Akon on a 1.5-year promo tour before Locked Up got picked up. So you're talking about airplane tickets, hotel,
Yeah.
the artist,
Yeah.
the manager, the
band.
the band, the dancers, whatever else. It's like moving someone around and having someone in every city that's there. They'll take you to the radio stations, to go to the club.
Yeah.
The reps.
This could easily go into the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Very quickly with no record sold. Just because the CEO believes in the music. Steve Rifkin thought that Akon was a superstar before anyone else figured it out.
Right.
Now it's obvious, but back then there's only a couple people that believed in it.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have these labels that can put that type of money behind pushing singles that take a while to take off.
All right. Let's get into the because we got a show to do, ladies and gentlemen. We do.
I don't understand why artists don't have a music video for every saying. So the thing is, like, I feel like people, he denied it.
Right.
He was like,
But he really kind of is.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is the biggest music platform on earth.
Right.
And he's the head of that.
Wow.
So I'm just saying,
That makes
music
you-
videos need to be, I feel, almost mandatory when it comes to artists.
Hell nah. Y'all niggas, no. I'm gonna get the clip. It looks as though that joint been edited out. Nah, we gonna get that, fam. So check this out. This is what we gonna do. I already had something ready for y'all anyway. I wanted to get into a little bit of this. This the Diddy files, man. We ain't just doing current events. We gotta go all the way back, man. We gotta go all the way back to when the rumors was started with Shyne, when they say Shyne was got down taking the y'all, man, and possibly, allegedly, Diddy got bodies, man. They scared of Diddy, man. And this is possibly why, y'all. Let's take a look at this little series real quick. Shout out to Law and Crime for the content. Check this out.
While Sean Diddy Combs walked away scot-free is revisited in a new eye-opening documentary. The Honorable Shyne looks at the rise and fall, then rise again, of former rapper Jamal Barrow, better known by his stage name, Shyne. Shyne was a rising star after he signed to a then Puff Daddy, aka Diddy's Bad Boy record label in the late 90s. But all that would change when a nightclub shooting left 3 people injured and sent Shyne away to prison for nearly 10 years. The documentary began with Shyne rapping as he looked on at the city of New York, a place where he once called home. Then a familiar face appeared in the documentary. It cuts to a moment in 2021 where Shyne was seen telling the story of how he wrote the second verse of his hit song Bad Boys to his former mentor Sean Combs, along with Combs' son Christian Combs. Then the documentary cuts back in time after Shyne was deported to Belize following his release from prison. From there, viewers got insight into Shyne's upbringing, his childhood in Belize, his prior estrangement from his father, who was deputy prime minister in Belize, but disowned him when he was younger.
That's crazy.
By the mid-'80s, Shyne moved to the U.S. and made his new home Brooklyn, New York. But to his childhood friend, Shyne was a known troublemaker when he was younger. One of his friends even referred to him as a hoodlum. Then things changed for Shyne that started his trajectory toward music. He was shot in the shoulder when he was younger and says he saw the effects it had on his mom, so he began writing rhymes. His persistence later paid off, and he was eventually discovered in a barbershop. And as the new commodity on the block, he eventually got the attention of none other than Sean Combs, better known back then as Puffy or Puff Daddy. Once he was signed to Bad Boy, Shyne was once again known as a troublemaker within the record label. And things took another turn for the rapper when he got into a violent altercation where he was...
Yeah, y'all see, look at the picture real close. Look at the picture real close, man. Y'all think this is a coincidence? Check this out.
allegedly shot at by members of Junior Mafia, a group formed by Biggie Small.
So how is one of your people, Diddy, beefing with one of your artists? How is one of your people beefing? Everybody know Junior Mafia. That's Biggie, man. That's Biggie crew. Let's go.
Shyne says when that happened, he began carrying a gun on him for his own protection.
He might not be from America, but he was smart enough to know that Junior Mafia was pressure back then. So he started carrying that joint. Huh? Look who we got. Is that Pastor Mace? Or is that the rapper Mace? That like the rapper Mace, man. Bad Boys. Now, it's crazy when you looking at this. This shit look extra. Come on, man. We know, after knowing what you know, I'm looking in the eyes of Shyne. You know what I'm saying? He took that body. Let's be honest. Allegedly.
While a part of Bad Boy, the kid once from East Flatbush in Brooklyn, New York, was seemingly living the dream. His songs were rising on the charts. He was flying in private jets, had fancy cars, and was mentored by the once enamored Puff Daddy. Then viewers are brought to December 27th of 1999, when Shyne's world changed as he knew it forever. Shyne, Puffy, his then girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, and Puffy's bodyguard Anthony Wolf Jones were at a nightclub in Times Square. Once inside the club, an argument would inevitably lead to gunfire. But for Shyne, the antagonists weren't his enemies. Shyne said he knew the other man involved in the shooting, Matthew Allen, aka Scar from the neighborhood. As the story goes, someone tossed money in Puffy's face, an exchange happened, guns were...
Lord have mercy. Did he see? Did he see what happened or not? Y'all, let's be honest. Let's go.
Drawn, then bullets flew inside the packed nightclub. 3 people were shot and injured in the shooting, including Natanya Rubin, who was shot.
No, you know the news gonna. Oh man, Latanya baby got shot in the club, man. Bullets was flying.
Shot in the face when the bullets rang out. But prior to the shooting, Shyne revealed Scar asked him, "Are you going to ride with him or us?" Him referring to Combs, and Shyne chose himself. Shyne,
we're gonna pivot. I know that shit just got good, but we gotta pivot right there because I got the clip. Don't worry, we're gonna go back. Yeah, we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish what we started. This the whole reason. But you know what? How I'm gonna do this shit? How we gonna do it, y'all? We gonna do it like that, man. Yeah. Before we even get to this, because I ain't gonna lie, this shit critical. Yeah, this shit about to get critical. We gonna do it like that, man. Father, forgive him. Man. Let's go. Y'all ready? Let's go.
And afterwards, we're gonna go have some dinner and live our lives. Diddy is sitting in a federal holding facility, possibly facing
the part that we seen we just walked down in the whole video, how we missed it, y'all. I think he took it out. He must knew.
Life in prison.
Right.
That's sad in itself as well.
I didn't see this coming.
Nobody did.
No one could have predicted in 5 years ago that Diddy would be facing life, no bail.
Yeah.
With all the other crazy stuff that came out. Like, for example, were you guys around Cassie at all?
Yeah. She's our close, good friend.
Good friend. Did you see any of the abuse?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Man.
When you saw that video in the hotel hallway.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Man, that could be any man and any woman. That was not deserved. You know what I'm saying? No matter whether it was Diddy and Cassie or whoever it was, that just is ridiculous, bro. Okay.
That was horrible.
He getting uncomfortable.
I mean,
to these niggas cap, and you can feel
that
it.
video was awful. And I mean, he's being held right now under a RICO. But I've said this publicly. I don't quite understand how one person could be a RICO. And I understand the freakiness, and he likes to sleep with his woman. And,
allegedly.
whatever. Like that's, you know,
Allegedly.
allegedly
about it.
you know, he may or may not be bisexual,
it.
whatever. All that's legal. I don't quite understand what exactly he's being charged with.
I mean, neither.
Do any of you really understand?
I mean, other than him beat, other than that.
No, but he's not being charged for
exactly.
that. That's past the statute of limitations.
Paid off or whatever, right?
Yeah, she settled.
Yeah. I don't know, because you can't. I don't think you can go to jail for Vaseline or baby oil.
Yeah, but now you got baby oil back on the shelves again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He hasn't been buying out the world supply anymore.
Yeah,
yes.
I think he's a danger to the world right now.
I think trafficking. They said sex trafficking and I think it's racketeering.
I mean, that's the RICO part.
Yeah, racketeering.
But I don't. Like I said, we don't know nothing about none of that. We hear the same thing y'all hear from social media.
Like when you start traveling, and people start traveling, and there are a bunch of like moving parts.
Yeah.
And a person is being accused of that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
It's just.
I mean, there's a million stories and conspiracy theories out there right now. So me, I'm just waiting on the judgment day because I don't know. I never really experienced none of the bad stuff that everybody talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I do see some stuff that's weird. Like you can't go to jail for baby oil. Why is this even a part of the? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like it's just certain things that don't ring right to me. And I'm not one of the people that's gonna believe everything I hear anyway. But
whatever I was with wrong, Dirty Money, and I sung background for them when I wasn't a part of Day 26.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to be around them through the album process of them creating Last Train to Paris. And what I witnessed was a sober Shyne and a regular Shyne.
Talk that shit, nigga, for real, nigga. Everybody looking at him like, hold on. And he made sure. I told you it was something he looked at uneasy, goddamn. And while they goddamn yapping, Shawty said, hey, I can't understand. He do have a chandelier. He has a chandelier on his top. But anyway, he basically said before I was with Day 26, in other words, before I was around you niggas, let's go.
When he's regular, he's very cool, very giving, like it will invite you to dinner, you know what I mean? Feed you around this table. What up, Playboy? What up? Be very excited. Then I saw a high Shyne too, which was very dangerous. So that's why I said I feel like he's in jail. And I'm not judging anybody because I think he needs prayer and help, but he's in jail because he's a danger to himself, first of all. And he's a danger to the world right now. And I think there's a lot of people that are scared that didn't come out in the beginning, that are very scared because it's a scary situation. It's not just him that could possibly hurt you. It's people around him that are still close to him that could hurt you, or it's just really deep, man, with Shyne. So I would say I think he's in jail right now just for a good reason.
Well, I did an interview with Roger Bonds, who was in security. Was he around you guys?
No.
No?
I don't think he was around. Well, he was around.
I was around Roger Bonds.
He was around him, right. And he witnessed all the abuse.
Yeah.
But, you know, what you're saying is, you know, basically consistent to what he was saying was that Diddy was, you know, over time became a drug addict.
Yeah.
You know, he would go on these drug binges. You know, him and Cassie would lock themselves in these hotel rooms for 3-4 days, go on these binges. And during the binges, that's when allegedly the freak offs happen or whatever else. And then they would go and get IVs.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Try to rejuvenate themselves.
I don't need to be ashamed of what the fuck.
A week or two later, go through.
Motherfucking natural. You know what I'm saying?
The same type of thing.
He's also the person that said that Diddy said that he never cared about making a band, and he never planned on using, you know, making a band successful. Like it was
just basically like a lick for him.
Basically. Yeah, like he never really had a business mind for
James said that.
Well, my thing was
that's crazy. Y'all gotta pay attention. Look, pay attention to Freddie. Leading the pack. Freddie with his last leading the pack. He was the only one really to step up and say something. He been around Diddy before all four of them been around. He said he saw him back up. Check him out.
Roger Bonds was like, I had an issue with him, and I was kind of like nervous around them because I was in the email and I saw some things in a personal email that threw me off guard.
Like what?
I don't want to go into details right now, but it just threw me off guard. You know what I mean? To make me be like, you know what I mean? Like I understand you crying now and of the trauma that you've seen, but what about me, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what about the trauma you put me through when I read that email?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's just not like Shyne that's guilty. They're all fucking.
Let's read this email, y'all. Yeah. Fresh off the press, man. It say, I need some baby oil and extra. Good food. We can start picking up the stuff now. Yeah. Shout said, how far? This was September 8th, 2012. Oh, it's getting good. I don't know what email he's seen, but this is government exhibit E. Yeah, you see it. The trap. Strategic drop. The government, something else. Let's go.
Guilty, man. Like, and I'll just put the blame on Shyne. I blame everybody that's in his circle. They're all means and they want to be like him. And if they can't be like him, they try to come against him. If they don't got the money or they can't get it as quick as him or whatever he's doing to get it, you know, then all of a sudden it's like, let's turn against him now. You know what I mean? Because I guess whatever, I don't know.
Well, you said that you've seen the drugged out Diddy.
Yeah.
What would happen during those times?
Well, I mean, I can't. I'll keep it very short. Things felt very sacrificial.
Shit.
Okay, explain.
I can't, because I don't want to sound like I'm a conspiracy person too. You know what I mean? Because I'm not. But when you're under a power, man, it's just you. I can't go into details now, but
Yo. He using words like sacrificial, higher power, but he don't want to go into details. I hate when they do that. Do he even got lenses, man? I'm looking. Do that man got lenses, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Can't trust a man with no lenses. Let's go.
Sir, like
glasses. No lenses. Them bitches must be squeaky clean. I swear.
I'll tell you, it felt like some sacrificial stuff was going on, man. Like it felt very scary and weird to where I ran to get help. I ran to my doctor. I spoke up with my family. I spoke up to people around me because I was like, if this is true, and I'm caught missing or dead or something, I want you guys to know facts and the truth of what I'm going through and experience.
Straight up. Now that man on point. He might be on to something. Check everybody's demeanor. This is the video. I don't know when it's gonna happen. But something comes over all of these, man. Something come over all of these, man. They break down into
conversation with the rest of the group?
Yeah, they know.
So when you guys heard this,
we was in tears. Like,
oh,
yeah.
Wow.
In tears. Real, I love my brother, what's going on, tears. Real hurt, pain. Like that.
I got to get an injection in my arm every month for mental health now for the rest of my life.
What's the
they diagnosed me as schizophrenic and bipolar. The same thing, kind of like what Fred said he was going through, but it's just, I didn't experience suicide thoughts. I experienced other thoughts of being harmed and stuff.
Yeah, I have people in my family who are both schizophrenic and other people that have been bipolar.
Yeah, it's real scary when you got to keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
you start doing things. I was like walking around Rochester, bro. Like it's like I really like lost myself for like years. And I don't cry about this no more because I'm stronger. But it's like I was going crazy, bro, trying to figure out like what is going on. and the things that I was feeling are coming to light now, and I'd be like, whoa, that had to be God, intervening and removing me from that situation because it could have got really, really bad. So,
yeah, man, I'm sorry to go through that.
It's okay.
Yeah, but at least they found something that actually helps you out to stabilize you. I
Yes.
think a lot of people, they self-medicate, whether it's with pills or whatever else. Yeah, man, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yo, it was at this moment, scraping and scrambling for some tissue. I don't know what happened, what the group shared, but it seemed to be serious enough to everybody's eyes got water. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess like if this would never came out, I still would have been secret about it. I wouldn't just like snitch.
Yeah,
because I'm not no snitch. Like I was gonna just deal with it,
and that's why I said earlier. You see how that word came up, chat. That word came up because people are made when they probably, you know what I'm saying, end up in a predicament, or let's be honest, victimized, whatever you want to call it. They don't want to tell. They don't want to say nothing. This man said he was going around Rochester off his rocker. I don't know what happened, but whatever it is, 5 men just got water in their eyes, and we watching it live. If you knew, you know what to do. Subscribe.
I don't know why somebody that evil would. I don't get it. I don't know why somebody would do that to a talented, passionate people.
Yeah.
Like, we talented, passionate people. I don't understand. No, it's okay, bro. I don't understand why someone would sit down and think about hurting someone. I don't know. Or laugh about it after they do it, like I don't get it. That's why I said none of them are innocent. I'm not here to expose anybody, but none of them are innocent, man. Like none of them are innocent. Y'all all coming after this man for millions of dollars when y'all were a part of it as well. Y'all were down too. Like that's not fair. That's not fair to him. It's not fair. Fair to me.
It's not fair to people that with actual story that actually
Yeah.
been affected by that, because then it make everybody seem like they just try out to get something or whatever, opposed to it being real people that went through real stuff.
Did you ever confront Diddy about this?
I kept trying to get in contact with him because all I wanted was an apology. All I kept saying, like, could you apologize? Like, could you just apologize? But for what I can't talk about right now, but I just wanted to apologize.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Lord have mercy. You can't even talk about it? Did he get that hush money? Did he get that hush money, man? Why he can't talk about it, y'all? It got me thinking. 2 things. Either he done took a payoff, because we know Diddy is a paymaster. If he took a payment and he signed the agreement to never tell, quite naturally and quite possibly, this man can't even tell his secret. Hopefully, that ain't what happened. Hopefully, he's seeking justice, but I don't know. It was something weird going on, like he was trying to defend himself. Let's finish up. Let's go.
Because something was wrong with me, man. Something was wrong. And like when your last Vlad interview, you could look at me and tell like something was wrong.
That's him. Oh man. Shit. Y'all think, man? Was he diddle? Did he do it? You know, Diddy. That Diddy, man. Frank Black Diddy, man. Look, let's get into some of the receipts real quick. We about to break this all the way down. This is what they found on him, y'all. Yeah. Frank Black, man. Just like the crazy work. What did this man see, man? Is it possible that Cassie done bust this thing wide open and we got content, y'all? Well, we got content lined up, but before we even get into it, make sure you hit that like button as soon as you come into here.
It's sweet. In the streets with it. These YouTube streets. Let's build it. Content after content. We on the block. Let go. And as a daily reminder, hit that like and subscribe so you can get the vibes, you know it, and notified every time. Let ride. It's sweet. It's sweet TV.
All right, y'all, we back, man. Let's go ahead and get it. And we got more content to cover, so we're going to go ahead and get this out the way. But yeah, the buddy definitely looked, oh, man. But if he's suffering with mental health, oh, man, yo, man, let me just share something with y'all. It's things that could be done to a person that can make them mental. It can bring it out. And it's seeming like we will never know, but it's a trial that's still going on. P. Diddy is facing a jury of 12. And we don't know how many witnesses. So far, Cassie has been a star witness. But if this man is a witness, Lord have mercy, whatever's about to make these men cry in the secret that he know, and I just said that in my last live, what if? Because one thing about it, you can't go to prison for being a super freak. But at any moment where you criminalize it and you was pimping and pandering and taking it, that's different.
Wrong. Like I wasn't the enthused person. I wasn't cute. I looked like stressed. I looked like I was in a dark place. So like you could tell like something was wrong. Like
yeah. Yeah,
I didn't mean to go there. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. It's
I'm
all
so
good.
sorry.
This is real.
Yeah.
And
we gotta take a break.
yeah, let's take a break.
Oh man.
We don't know, man. Whatever made them, man, just break down like that, y'all, it got to be serious, man. They cleared the his testimony cleared out he aired out the whole room, and they still recovering. I don't think they ever recovered from this moment. So salute to everybody in the building. Do me a favor, man. Double tap the screen, y'all. Epic. Let's go back over here. Oh no, I got another clip, man. We on the road. Hey, look, I got another clip for y'all. We're gonna go over here next. Diddy Files. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Type up in the chat, man. Tell me what you think. Check this out, chat. Lord have mercy. So Cassie wasn't lying, man. I don't know why they did it. It dropped. Some of the receipts. She definitely, like, you know what I'm saying, injuries, what you call it. The thing about all this, Diddy knew the shit was coming. Diddy knew this day was coming, man. The thing about it, when they caught Diddy at that hotel, don't y'all know Diddy was in the middle of a freak off, man? They've been dropping strategic evidence on Diddy, and it's not looking too good. But we looking at the present, the past, and what we think about the future, goddamn it, and what it may have ahead, man. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button.
Ain't
Clarissa,
nobody loving me like this.
not Clarissa. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say your name, baby. Y'all know what I meant. But anyway, let's get into it. Straight to it.
They quick, whatever, and then they, and then they rocked. I'm just consistently, consistently
It's the apple.
pouring and enjoying.
Mango. Ooh, mango.
You know what I'm
Hot
saying?
mango.
You gotta pour and enjoy, and I consistently do that.
Let me.
Hey, talk that pour and enjoy shit. And I want y'all to pay close attention to how often he pouring and enjoying. Not my words. Strategic drop. He about to let us know. Go ahead, Mr. Diddy. You got
Sometimes it's for like 3 days straight.
All right. Oh, you ain't got your shot? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. All right, this is how we.
Woo, man, let's get this shit together, man. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Do it eye to eye, Puff.
Yeah.
You gotta mean it. We gotta mean it. We take a shot at the drink champs. All right. Now salute, and not only welcome us to Revolt, but welcome you to the drink champs.
Thank you, drink champs.
Salute.
Salute, and it's that new mango. You all gotta try it.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. It was good hot.
Yeah, mango.
That was good. I'm not gonna lie.
You get in trouble drinking that.
Shampoo, can you help tell the girl to make me a nasty because I'm married? I don't want to directly ask her. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Nah, I'm fucking with this guy. His name's Shampoo. You know Shampoo? He the street team.
Yeah, what up, Shampoo?
Shampoo. So Diddy, how did you? What was that moment where you was like, I got the greatest rapper of all time?
Man, when I heard his demo. If you
That
go,
early on?
yeah. If you go online, you can find his demo.
Before Unsigned Hype, you heard it?
No, I heard it. I saw Unsigned Hype, and that's when I called Maddie C,
Right,
Mr. C, and I tracked down the demo from just the explanation of what I heard. And his look was so disruptive.
That's a good way to explain it.
He felt like Miles Davis to me. You know what I'm saying? When I had first saw him, but it was like it was a vibrational attraction that was there. Like I knew I like stared at the picture. You know what I'm saying? For like maybe 6 days. You know what I'm saying?
After hearing the music, you see the picture all at the same time.
No, before I even got the demo.
Oh,
just the.
Did that nigga just say he stared at a nigga for 6 days? Yo, Diddy was. Everything is alleged, man. But when they say Diddy was goddamn up through that, man, he was having, man. I'm starting to believe it, man. I don't know who you is out there, man, but do me a favor, double tap the screen. You at least watching it, man. Hit the like button. That's how you get us out here in the algorithm. We about to have fun, man. Turn up. Shout out to all my moderator. You did. What?
Picture in itself was giving me this strong vibration that I knew that whatever this guy was saying, like, it was something that was.
I want regular Ciroc.
It was something that was really, 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 really authentic, just by the look in his eyes, And then when I heard the music, it was one of those things. I immediately called my girl, and I was like, "Yo, you gotta tell me if this is as hot, as great as I really believe it is." She heard it. She was like, "Wherever he's at, you better go get him."
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Now.
Hey, man, what the fuck, man? I can't make this shit up, man. What's going on, man? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He just have a way of just hyping anything up, man. Like, this shit is hitting different. Straight up, man. Hey, man. Diddy crazy, man. He said, I don't know who he is. You gotta go get him right now. It's more pictures that done leaked out, man. They got Diddy got down. I don't know what he was doing, what hills. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he keep them for when he get the sex workers, but to hear what we hearing now and to know what we know and what's been coming out in the trial, you know what I'm saying? Diddy don't hold no fucking bars, man. Craig Liz shouted, man. You know what I'm saying? it's hitting different. But we about to get to it, man. This is crazy. It hit different when you go back and look at the past content, man. Everything is right there.
That's interesting that you said you called your girl.
Yeah.
Because women are the biggest consumers of music.
Without a doubt.
So how did you know that early on?
Because everything I did was for girls. My whole swag, my whole, musically dancing. I started dancing because, I like I really trust women's opinions, and I like their vibration, and I've always just loved women that really were into music, that knew how to dance and was into music. I can't even relate to somebody that's not into music. So, I had a girl that was really into music, and I really trusted her judgment. So it was something that when it's something crazy.
Right.
And you got a girl that's like that on that same wavelength.
She said that about Big prior to seeing
it.
On the demo, just on the demo.
Just on, the demo is crazy. The demo is some of his best work.
None of those tracks made it out from the demo?
Nah, but he was just freestyling over some beats. So it wasn't, it wasn't that time where you could just rap on somebody's beat. He was like kind of the first to do that. I mean, second when, Cube did the jacket for beats, but he did it in another way. But when he went and rapped for Ready to Die on all the LA beats,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Before that, it wasn't like people were getting on people's tracks. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you guys start incorporating like the R&Bs, the R&B tracks, like the Juicies and all that? Because I can listen to Big's demo and I can tell that was directly which was my favorite record, by the way, Juicy.
Oh,
but how do you go about convincing a hardcore artist like Big to that this commercial success is something that he needs?
It really wasn't a lot of convincing. I was like, yo, if you wanna be big.
All right, boom. I only came here for this part.
That's how rich you are. You didn't even remember.
You remember niggas on Cassie?
I'm so sorry. I'm retarded. You know I'm sit down, patient.
So let me just give y'all what just happened. So basically, Cassie was in the building the whole time. These niggas got to asking her questions about. Oh, I said him. He got to asking him questions about J-Lo. Diddy answering the question strategically, because guess who that? Cassie. In the background. While Diddy shining. And then Diddy probably gave him a sign like, nigga, you tripping, nigga. I got Cassie in here with me, man. So they brought Cassie out. So we about to rewatch it, man. If you new to the channel, hit that subscribe.
I'm a product of special education. You remember why?
Get the mic over there.
That was hard. I'm so sorry. I did not know.
Wow.
That's why he apologizing, just to give y'all a little bit of clarity of what's going on. Now, for some reason, it must have got real awkward because they went back and edited the footage and they got a screen overlay over what's actually happening. But we gonna react. Let's go.
I did not know. She did it, my baby girl. The Hazardous Sounds produced it. That's right.
Yeah. That shit was hard.
Damn, if I would have knew.
Y'all got to do another one.
Yeah, because if I would have knew, like, I know her makeup artist at least 30,000.
Crazy. Chat. What the fuck is going on now? How the fuck would he know that allegedly that lady got 30,000? Don't forget, she came forward. If this is the same person I'm talking about, how could he know about the 30,000 payoff for the alleged? Come on, man. Sometimes you just got to go in the archive.
And a stylist, so it's very expensive.
No.
But I would have did a video in your crib. Word up, you could have gave me the crib.
Yeah, no, it's not crazy like that.
I could do shit like that now. I could just tell you, we'll go to the crib. I'm just the crib for what?
Look at Cassie's face, y'all. Very uncomfortable because he looking at like, yo, did you really just say that, yo? Like, did you really just say that? Now they trying to play it off and clean it up. Too late.
I'm just gonna, I don't know.
Brunch in bed right now.
Yo, you ain't see his crib?
Hey,
This
yo.
nigga got a W hotel.
I know we drinking. We all over the place.
Yeah.
One of the first things I did
Let's
when
have another shot.
Y'all have way
Bitch
too
ass
much
motherfucker. Yeah, have another shot. Have another shot. Yeah, both of y'all.
Eye to eye.
Let's go.
I know.
We ain't gonna do the chilled ones though. It's chilled. I'm sorry. All right.
Hey, no, we need to get Maria over here.
Wait.
Oh, no, Maria.
Who's Maria? Maria sounds like the queen of Colombia.
What's her name? Know what's wifey's name?
Kalamazoo.
What's your wifey's name?
I don't know. She's over there.
Nary,
and Nori.
Nary, come over here. Nary, come over here. I'm gonna ask the question that needs to just be asked about, this great king. How is it to be married to this man with so much charisma and so much life and so much, so much resilience.
Just throwing it out there. Yeah.
It's like being married to Me, Myself, and Irene. You ever saw that movie?
That's crazy. She said, yo, that's his wife. We gonna pivot. What y'all think? Pivot? Y'all want more of that, man? Yo, she just said what she said. Crazy work. And y'all be in a rush to give y'all money for this shit, man. Y'all paying for this shit, man. And everybody want to cry because guess what? You working, you go against the grain, and then what they do to you, man. This is what they do to you.
So, yo, check this out.
Yeah. We love you, Diddy.
At the end of the day, you seeing the real. If you come on this show,
you have to
be prepared.
Yo, I can't believe
you got to be prepared. They're gonna ask some questions that are not even meant to be disrespectful, but that's a show.
Yeah.
They're gonna ask the questions and say the things that the people want to know, and the people are saying. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the craziest, realest, motherfucking eccentric interviews I've ever done, and I want to thank y'all for giving me this moment.
You can't go nowhere right now. You leaving right now?
Let me ask you this.
I can have a big moment.
As a person that knows you, right? It seems like you started only having fun again when you started hanging back out with French Montana. Am I accurate or am I bugging?
You're truly accurate.
Ooh, accurate.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Come on. Accurate.
You don't know how to pronounce shit over here, Diddy. Come on. You sound a resource.
I'm gonna tell you this: French Montana is an angel. When God brought him into my life, you talking with somebody that's like pure. He's not even in a negative zone or space, even anything. Like he just knocks it away from him, and he's taught me so much and been such a great friend.
He taught you,
and he made me smile. He made me start smiling again.
I felt like after Big, because I knew you since '97, and I felt like your smile wasn't.
Yeah, it was getting kind of fake. You know what I'm saying? Because I had lost a lot of my spirit. You know what I'm saying?
You think I'm accurate?
Absolutely.
Super accurate.
You're making me a real journalist right now.
Yeah.
Stop. You put too much pressure on me.
You a revolt now, and Ciroc, and Deleon Tequila.
Yeah.
For real, we want to thank y'all for coming. And I really want to congratulate these brothers. I came here to get really, 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 really fucked up in a responsible way.
And you did. Thank you.
Yes.
You did.
And I came here to just be vulnerable and share with people that I trust in a comedic way.
That's
right. In an entertaining way, and in a way for the people that support us and never see us vulnerable because we act too cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Real talk.
So at the end of the day,
the show. He understands the show.
Very much,
we understand it.
So congratulations to you, my brothers.
Yeah.
And anything that we said that was inappropriate, fuck it.
Let's go.
We don't
Dream Champs right here on Revolt and the #1 podcast in the motherfucking world.
That's right. I'm so sorry, sister.
Do we get a t-shirt?
Of course. You get a t-shirt. You get whatever you want, sis. And I'm gonna be honest. Oh
shit,
come to
he owns
Miami.
the champ cup.
Yeah, you got the trophy.
Oh shit, he's
You know we can either athlete of the year, right? Because you mixing vodka with
shit.
No.
That's a super drink shit. That's survival of the fittest.
Cassie, like, no. She already know if Diddy get this drunk, this might be one of them crazy nights. Forgive him, Father. Matter of fact, she got the shades on right now. Ain't no telling.
Oh my God.
This dude, wild. Oh man, it is crazy, man. It all makes sense. Look, party pack. We don't know where this shit go. Oh my God. And the crazy thing about it, who is Frank Black? Let's remember where you seen it at, man. Lord have mercy. It's Sweet TV. You just react.
Yo, that's the super drink shit. He's got the challenge. Let's go. I tell you.
God damn. Fam, that's about 4 liquors. I hope he left that cup when I took him, man. Cassie in the background, like, Lord have mercy. And then you got we ain't even finished her junk. She called this nigga $1 billion Peter. Pete. $1 billion Pete. That's how she looking at this nigga. Man. You know, Miami. Was you at no freak off stage? You wanna know?
You want them good, baby.
Hey, a little water. Salute. We all drink off
Yeah.
I'm drinking from the cup. Yes.
Really drunk. Let's go. You got content. Tonight we on this show.
Used to me being sitting here with you right now.
From New York and on the new Hot 97 app, Ebro in the morning. On Hot.
Ebro in the morning, the beautiful Laura Styles and the beautiful Cassie on the show. Give it up for Cassie. Rosenberg on assignment with the WWE. Cassie, what's up, kid?
Oh, wow, she sounds crazy.
Late night last night?
Yeah, you know.
What was you doing last night?
I had to host at Sapphires.
Oh, word. You was in the strip club last night. Okay.
You know, it wasn't that kind of night, but definitely.
How is Cassie at a strip club? Are you one to have like just stacks and throw it? In the air and
They
do you
gave
get busy?
They gave me this gun, which I've never seen before.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
And you put the ones in it. But they were like, don't don't just power off. You gotta just like in spurts because you lose the whole thing.
Oh,
if you
got
just
it, got it.
Gotcha.
really hit it. But
I'm
yeah.
not that experienced with the, what would that call, the Make It Rain gun would be the appropriate name for that?
I think it's called the Make It Rain.
You're here not for music this time. The last time I saw you, we was talking about your last tape you had put out.
Yes.
This
Wow,
time you
that
have it was a couple years ago now.
It was a while back.
Yeah, now you got a short film. What's this about?
So the short film is based off of a couple of records that that are going to be on my album. So one's called Love a Loser, and the other one's called Don't Play It Safe, but that comes at the end. And it's just basically about a love story between a dysfunctional couple, which I'm sure we're all familiar with. And yeah, you gotta watch it.
Did you write, direct, produce, cast the whole thing?
Well, we actually improv'd the whole thing, so it was kind of interesting. With Chris, you said your friend.
Yeah, because I brought up because the love interest in the short film is a friend of mine, Chris.
Yes.
And
Chris.
yes, but Chris has so many names. I don't even know what he goes by now. But
Chris.
he was from my neighborhood, East Harlem.
That's so crazy.
And he's friends with Bodega Bams, and he used to run with the Tam Boys. But he's super talented.
Very talented musician.
Yeah.
Would I know him?
Yes, you do.
What was his name?
You know him.
As
You met Chris.
Gazi Ghost.
Gazi Ghost. I've heard of that.
Yes.
Okay.
But when you see him, wait a second, I know Chris. He has, that's why I said he has a lot of aliases because he works really hard, but he's super talented.
So how did he become somebody that you got on your radar to become the love interest in the film? Are you guys working together on music outside?
We actually aren't. I didn't know him at all.
Got it.
And I had Capricorn Clark. I
I know
believe you
Cap, this family.
She helped creative direct. So her and I like kind of put the whole thing on together, the story and everything. Oh, there you go.
That's iffy.
See, that's what I
It's
said. It's iffy.
Yeah, it's iffy. You got a lot of names.
Yeah.
But she knew him and it's like, you know.
Yeah, he's dope songwriter.
He fits the bill and not being like somebody that everybody knows,
Right.
but
Good
you
looking
know,
dude.
under the radar. Yeah.
So
for sure.
so you're saying this film plays into an album.
Plays into an album. So Love a Loser is a record that I wrote with Belly, actually.
Belly's amazing.
Amazing. And Benny did the beat, and then G-Eazy jumped on it because he heard it, and it just kind of like came together pretty organically. So
you're about to have a serious resurgence here. You've kind of been
I've been working.
Just Diddy's girlfriend for the
I'll
last
take it, it's
several
fine.
years, which is amazing. I'm sure that's an amazing life also. But I think she really didn't like that. She said, "I take it. That's fine." But see, here's the thing. It all made sense. She trying to climb from up under Diddy, and probably to her it seemed like all men do is associate her with Diddy because men is so shook about Diddy, allegedly. I think a lot of people forget that you are a songwriter yourself and had a lot of music to offer. Has that been hard to be just like, because Diddy, I mean, look, there's no way around it. It's Diddy.
Of course.
He's a marquee name. He's the richest guys in our culture, hip hop. He's the richest guys in the world. And I'm sure you being your own person, is that hard in a relationship to navigate that?
You know, it was difficult to navigate it for a little while just because, you know, people automatically at this point now just don't associate me with music anymore all the time. But I do have a core group of fans that just ride or die. And they're just like, when is it coming? When is it coming? So that was part of the reason why I kept going, but also because I just love making music. And it is sometimes difficult to get through that, but ultimately whatever works out is going to work out. So.
I also read that you're working with K Tronada.
Yes. He's done a lot of tracks on the album.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really
Good for
dope.
you.
Him and I actually was just in studio with him
So
right before I
dope.
left LA. K Tronada, Party Next Door. Who am I missing?
So you're getting
I'm missing
everybody.
A lot of people.
You
Yeah.
and these are all people you hang out and party with in LA too. So they're your friends
Kind of
too.
sort. I don't really go out like that unless I have to. But people that I do know, I actually didn't know K Tronada. I was a huge fan after 99.9%.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Phenomenal album you put
Oh,
together.
and Hit Boy, I just started getting in. So
Wow. So you got
I got a good roster of like really dope.
a good roster.
I mean,
an
yeah.
amazing roster.
I
What you
can't
talking
wait.
about?
Yeah, I can't wait to play you stuff. Honestly,
So when is this album gonna drop? When is this gonna
man,
happen?
that's a great question. I really don't know, but I do know I'm just gonna keep putting out music.
Who gets to make the call when you put out? Like, is that all you?
I
Is
feel like at this point, the way that the music industry is set up, you kind of just put stuff out
yeah,
if you
you're
love
right.
it.
You're right.
So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm
It's
just
gonna
like,
fall out the sky.
I'm just gonna keep throwing it out because I have a lot of dope records that I really love. So
Yo, that's fucked up, man. Went into the industry so young. You was just you was a teenager, man. Let's be honest. He asking the questions that we now know the answers to. Out of 10 albums, you only did one album, had 9 more albums. She said it got to the point to where she just figured it out that she's never going to get those 9 albums, that her job is not to use her vocals, her vocal cord for singing. As you can see, she come in, voice raspy, probably an all-nighter with Diddy at a Diddy freak off. Who knows, man? Everything is a legend. But he asked the real question, and she don't even know how to answer when her music is coming out. She deserve that money, man. All them years.
You I guess, going off of what goes on blogs and the posts you've seen, how does Cassie kind of, I guess, stay away from all of the rumors and like how do you
You mean personally?
personally, yeah, just you.
Oh, how I deal.
Yeah, like how do you even care or are you just happy that people still say your name?
I mean, of course, I'm glad that people still consider me in any realm of music in the industry, but I ultimately there's been so much stuff said. Like, what do you say after a while? What do you worry about anymore? Because as long as people are talking, they're talking. So at least feed them with something that's,
Yeah.
to the core. Like, give them who you are.
Do you I guess long term, as you and Puff have this amazing relationship that's withstood all the rumors and all the negative energy. Everybody always wants to put their own terms of a relationship on other people. When is he gonna marry you? When is this gonna happen? Nowadays with somebody like Puff, who's Puff's been married, I don't know how many times, once, maybe twice. I don't know. Oh, he's never been married. No. So obviously he's not into that. That's not his thing.
What's cool about Puff is that he is, and he does want to understand marriage, but we have a certain type of relationship, and it just works the way it is.
Do you believe marriage is for everybody?
No, absolutely not. My parents are still married. And Rod, how long have they been married? 35 years. Yeah.
Is that your brother?
That's my older brother, yeah.
Hey, brother.
That's
You guys look alike. By the way, you guys look alike.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So Rod is her brother and a security. Because I was about to say D-Rod. That was the security, but I'm glad she said that was her brother. So she probably felt comfortable in this interview. This is definitely, I'm thinking they might be, I don't know how to take it. Because what was crazy is their relationship was a secret before it was public. Because Diddy, I guess now we finding out he never married nobody, but he was with Kim Porter when he started messing with the work, which would be Cassie by way of an artist, which he signed to his label. Let's go.
But do you believe in marriage?
I believe in marriage if it's with the right situation. But I feel like, I've seen a lot of people get married and break up.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at Angie. Angie trying to look her in the eyes as a woman. But she behind them shades, man. She got the shades on. So we ain't gonna see none of the pain. But you can kind of see it in Angela. I mean, my fault. I'm calling her damn Angela. My fault, Laura. My fault, Laura. My fault. But you can see in Laura demeanor that she kind of sincerely and genuinely care about the questions that she's asking about.
In the term
Right after, yeah.
No, in the term that I've been in my relationship.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I feel like you can't really put a tag on it. Of course,
I'll be right
everybody looks at marriage as something very, I don't know, solid and important. But you have a solid relationship.
I've never been married, and I think it's
Me neither.
I think it's good for and I love the idea of marriage, but I think people put the wrong
The idea of marriage that I think people fall in love with.
Right. I
sometimes.
think right, but I don't think
sometimes
they
people
want to
are
do
really
the work.
meant to be married. And
I don't
that's
think
like
people
my
want to
thing.
do the work.
There's a lot of work. There is a lot of
people
work.
really want to do the work.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you see relationships like hers that it's like, all right, you've proven your loyalty, you've proven to be there, and it's like, it's so. I mean, I don't like. You're basically married.
You know
You
what,
have
too,
everything
for me,
for the most part.
my lifestyle is so different than everyone else's that, you know, I don't know if marriage would be conducive to me being sitting here with you right now and having, you know, my own stuff. But I do believe in marriage. I do believe in love.
Well,
whatever that is.
Can you when you say sitting here with us, do you think if you were a wife or a mom, you wouldn't be wanting to? You wouldn't have that same.
I feel like my perspective would just be different. Like it's just I'm younger at heart right now because I don't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, marriage is what you make it. That's the one thing I've
Marriage
learned.
is what you make it. And I'm sure I'm gonna get tons of shit from people for this interview and talking about marriage, but this is some real stuff.
But that's because they want to put their ideas on other people, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And some people are married and they're swingers, and people don't love that.
Right.
Some people are married and they have an open relationship, but they're married. People don't love that. Some people are married and they live thousands of miles away from each other and haven't seen each other in a year and a half. And they're fine. You know what I mean? Like everybody
just has a different way. Like even the record Love a Loser, the hook is I'd rather lose a lover than to love a loser. You don't want to just end up with some like random stuff and just be lying to yourself at the end of the day.
How much of this project is about your personal life?
Ooh, in a percentage?
Or yeah, I mean, whatever.
No, I think every
bit,
single song is based on my experiences or experiences that I saw other people go through. So it's all very personal, just all the way around. So a lot of it, pretty much all of it.
And we've known you now. When did you come bust on the scene? When was that first record?
Me and You came out in 2006, 2005.
11
really.
years.
Actually, it was 2005 because it was MySpace that I put it
Wow,
on.
yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my God.
The end of
12 years.
2005.
And then later, I remember you put out a record with Nicki Minaj.
I did, The Boys.
Yeah, because I just remember the music video was so fly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was a record that I did. And Nikki heard it and she was like, yo, let's do this together. So that's how that worked.
What does Cassie do like when she's not, red carpets? Like, what do you do?
I'm chilling. I literally am a chill.
Like, is there something
chill.
about Cassie that none of us?
I'm low key boring. Like, I mean, I live a very exciting life, but I'm very, very relaxed. I like to chill. I love to cook.
Oh, okay.
I mean, tidbit. I don't know.
There you go. Now we getting.
I do. I love.
Now we know why this relationship is working.
Yes.
Are you part Filipino too?
I am. I'm half. My dad's Filipino.
How's your lumpia game? Your lumpia game.
Oh,
is on fire.
How's your pancit?
My pancit's good. Adobo's good. Lumpia, I'm still working on it. My dad is like the ultimate chef. He's a firefighter and he cooks for the fire department.
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me.
So we gotta step your lumpia game up.
We gotta step. You know what it is? It's the paper or whatever that is.
right.
Not the roll, not the paper. The roll.
The rap.
The rap.
Yeah.
Talking about weed now. Sorry. But yeah,
I find that you're making special lumpia.
Special lumpia for everyone that walks through.
It's a great idea. To smoke lumpia instead.
So we could smoke it. We could smoke it for sure. No, I mean, I really am super chill. I love to do hot yoga. Have you tried it?
I've never done Bikram. Is that Bikram?
Yes, it's Bikram.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So I go to Russell's place. It's called Tantras.
How is that?
It's great. It's really, really great. I love it there.
So when you walk into Russell's yoga spot, it's just mad actors, actresses, models, everything. It's just like a celeb.
It's just all walks of life.
Everybody.
And then like if you're there on a consistent basis, you see people in there like really working for it that you don't know.
Are you required to listen to Russell talk to you about eating? Is that a part of the requirement?
About eating?
Or his Eat Healthy, or do you have to like buy one of his books or hear him talk long
No,
about...
he gives me his books and I read them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're not required to, because
Success and
sometimes sitting and
stillness.
listening to Russell can be its own.
Look, I took
journey.
a class with him, and when he did an inversion and went up, it was one I definitely could not do. I was like, I give it up. I give it all.
Russell's got more moves than you.
Look, he's a G.
He's about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you cook well, your adobo game's on point, so that's a good look. You smoke weed, we got that, we know that. Are you big like spades, hang out? You play mahjong or any of the, you play any of the ill games? Any of the, because my Filipino friends, the old ladies sit in the garage and they play the mahjong where they fill the big dominoes on the bottom. You don't play that.
Nah, don't do that now.
So yoga, weed, cooking.
New album.
Writing music, singing.
Writing music, been in studios, still working. Really just been in studio. That's pretty much the end of it. But you know,
That is
working on my craft.
and
Oh, you know what I'm not bringing up?
What?
I act as well. So
Well, that's why you're doing this mini movie.
yes.
And would this be considered a mini movie or?
It's a short film. It's about 10 minutes long.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's a long music video.
It's a long music video, and the music video, which I believe comes out when? Tomorrow.
It's out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Smoking too much weed, you don't even know the
Look.
date. You still
Look,
selling
you know what?
Sapphires from last night. That's what happened.
Sapphires got me. No, no, we had an easy night. We went to go eat at cafeteria.
I've been in
Hey.
cafeteria in so long.
I
Is
haven't
it still in the
either.
same place on
Yeah, it's
17th?
on 17th. Yeah, yeah, I love that.
Was it packed?
It's always kind of moving. It wasn't like super packed, but
I remember they used to have a line outside. You used to have to like.
it used to be difficult.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's when I stopped going. I was like, I just want some fried chicken, and some mac and cheese.
Well,
man.
I know
Get at
you.
home.
I know you have a lot going on, but as far as acting goes, are you working on any films?
I am not as of right now, but I did 2 films within like a year, like less than a year, and one of which I lived in South Africa for like 2.5 months, which was like the best experience I've ever had.
How is South Africa?
It's so beautiful. I was in Cape Town.
Cape Town.
Yeah. So that was Honey 3.
Wow.
And then before that was The Perfect Match that I did with Terrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, look, it's always great to see you.
It's always great to see you.
Salute to you on staying focused and staying out of the bullshit.
You know, I try.
You know what I mean? And keep putting out some great music. Y'all give it up one time. Cassie, what's the name of the short, the joint that's coming out?
The short?
Yeah, the short.
The short is To Love a Loser, but I just titled it Cassie.
Cassie, there it is.
Yeah.
Give it up for Cassie one time. Hot 97.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Cassie, and you're watching Dropout UK.
Dropout UK, oh, 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 oh.
She ain't got to tell me she
Well, we're wrong because she's here to tell me and you all about it. It's only Cassie. How are you doing? Did you like that?
That was good. Did you come up with that?
Yeah, right. Oh, I saw it.
That is some real writer stuff right there.
Seduction is your art. You'll never play.
Welcome to sunny and rainy London. It was raining before, and now it's sunny. This is just what happened.
Did I bring the sun, or is it?
You brought the sun. Calm it down. Thank you.
All right, bet. So I'm back. We're gonna get into another interview real quick. I got a few more things I want to show y'all.
It was a moment in time where I was like, okay, I'm 19 years old. Was I 19 at the time? Yeah, I was 19 years old, and I want to experience my life and create music for me, and it not always be about what someone else wants from me.
So she was 19. Now, Cassie has now testified why she shaved her head, and she said that was because of Pop, aka Diddy, aka Black. What is it? Frank Black, aka Frank White, aka Frank Love. You know what I'm saying? We about to get back into it. Cassie, we went into the past, we dealing with the present, and we kind of got a prediction of what we gonna see in the future, but no one knows the future.
So, there was no bad blood. Ryan totally understood and, let me just, go off and do my thing. And I was able to work with a lot of great producers and writers and learn a lot about myself.
What was it like making that transition from working with him heavily to working with P. Diddy? Because he seems quite scary.
Well, I always worked with, he's not scary.
The man himself actually scares me. I'm like, oh my God, P.
She said he seems scared. Why would that woman over there say something like that? You feel me? Like straight up. And then Cassie said he's not scary. We would know in the future that, you know, things was happening and people are feeling different types of way. If you was a victim, why did you stay? Why didn't you say anything? Hey man.
Get me a little bit nervous. No, it wasn't really a complicated thing because Pup was always involved. But the transition was actually me going and working with completely other different producers. So I Danger, who I did Official Girl with, RICO Love, Jean Baptiste, J Tuda, who did King of Hearts, like just working with completely different people altogether. So yeah, there was no real crazy transition or anything.
That's worth talking about because in the trial she didn't say much about none of she made it sound like she didn't get to do any of her artistry. But in here she's saying, but of course, I'm guessing by now she's still under Diddy's whatever you want to call it.
Thing and recently I'm still on Bad Boy, but I've moved over to Interscope, so that's been part of the period of, you know, space and time where nothing really has been going on.
Speaking of something new, your latest single, King of Hearts, it's got a different feel to it. When I first heard it, I was like, is this Cassie? Because I'm used to you doing like the pop R&B kind of club banger type tunes. Is that dance feel going to be heavily influenced on the rest of your album?
It actually, I have a few records that they don't really sound. They sound actually more dance, electro leaning than King of Hearts. I feel like King of Hearts is more of like a jungle sound, like a tribal dance, and a Ibiza thing. I definitely have other dance tracks on the album, but it's not really a
albums that never got the chance to come out. She signed a 10-album deal, and she just said in this interview, age 19, went into the industry. From what I've been told, she's Mexican and black mixed. Her father is African American and her mother is Mexican, and that bred Cassie to go into the industry young, full of energy, full of hope, to get her dreams crushed by what she called higher ups. And we just heard an interview of how her life got put on the back burner. And for years and for years, people speculated that, yes, she was an ex-slave. People been saying that, but nobody could prove it. So I always want to give Cassie her props for speaking up because we just seen a grown man cry and make 5 more grown men cry. And at the same time, he said, I can't talk about it. But here Cassie is, she was able to talk about it. And she opened up what we see now as the P. Diddy trial. Some would say the downfall of Diddy, man. Let's get into the content.
Reflection of what the album sounds like I have. Like I said, I worked with Jean Baptiste, and he did Look at Me Now for Chris Brown. So his sounds are so they're so original and
distinctive.
Very distinctive, and it's a tougher record vocally, but just like I really wanted to push myself because I think there's a lot of perception that like maybe I'm a little too laid back or whatever it is. I say I keep what I'm doing for what it is. I know like there's a recipe of restraint that I keep when I do a record, but I wanted to push myself at some point. But I have some ska records, I have some hip hop records.
Okay,
so it's fun.
You are the prince of charm. Seduction is your art. You never play my love.
All right, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We got to mute this. You got a lot of
featuring or like Pharrell, because you get access to a lot of the big stars. Would there be any features on the album?
I'm currently working on a record with Pharrell that I absolutely love. In the recording process, was like losing my voice right now.
Notice when she talked, she can't look the lady in her eyes. But this story is also corroborating the story that she told in court when she said one of the artists that she got to work with was Pharrell. but none of her music really got off the ground because Diddy had so much control over every aspect of her life, even this hairdo we seeing right now with the shaved sides and the top like a extendo mullet. Let's be honest.
now, but, and Kanye did the remix to King of Hearts.
Yeah.
He did the original remix, and we're also working on a couple of other things too. So it's just kind of mind-boggling that at this point that I get to work with these people, like Puff, Kanye, Pharrell, like everybody is like.
Well, why don't she seem excited though? Why is she staring at the ground? This is a young woman coming up in the industry, and the people gotta know about this, man. This industry ain't nothing nice, man. This shit is fucked up. And you know, they sexualized her, and allegedly she been diddled. Let's just be honest.
All these talented people.
Yeah.
I never could have imagined.
Does it seem so surreal? Like you're in a studio session and Kanye's sitting in front of you, and then P Diddy walks in. Is it kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm here? Do you still get that feeling?
I don't get that feeling with them. I'm like, when I meet Diana Ross, I freak out.
Yeah.
But, no, not necessarily with the guys. I think I get more starstruck over the women
because they influence you.
Yeah,
Right? They
because
must have
they're
had
big influences. Yeah, with Mariah Carey and like who else? So many.
What's someone like Beyonce? Because she's quite young and contemporary, but
Yeah.
she's still like
She's still Beyonce.
yeah, she's still Beyonce. She's still major.
She's I've been around her a few different times,
Yeah.
different environments, dinners and clubs and stuff like that. She's like one of the sweetest people, one of the most humble people that I've met in the industry, and her talent is beyond. So that on top of it makes her just like incredible. She's like a superwoman.
A robot.
She's like she's like a superwoman robot. Now she has a baby, so she's a mommy too. It's like
when your fans, like your super fans, you have a lot of super fans. When they hear the album, what do you want their initial reaction to be?
I think based off of my last album coming out in 2006, I want their initial reaction to be like, wow, I'm proud of her. She thought outside the box, she took her time, and it was well worth the wait.
Your fans are pretty amazing. I tweeted yesterday that I'm going to be interviewing you, and I didn't even at you in it. I just wrote Cassie. I didn't even put at official Cass, and then I got like favorited tweets and like Cassie this, follow me, Cassie that.
They're on it.
They're on it. What's the craziest thing you've seen on Twitter from yourself or anybody else?
Oh, on Twitter. Oh God. I mean, there's nothing really like too crazy that goes on Twitter. People send me pictures all the time, and my favorite, we did this thing, or we have this thing, Ask Cassie. I don't know.
Yeah, Ask Cassie.
And had kids send pictures of themselves dancing to the record, or like, hey, I'm listening to King of Hearts. And it's cute, the interactive thing. I really like their energy, and they're just so uplifting.
So you say you like the interactive side of social networking sites and the fact that they're so accessible, but sometimes they can be quite harsh, like the blogs and what people kind of say. How do you deal with that?
I think I say this often. I've said it in probably every interview in the past 3 weeks, but if you can only imagine, you're not supposed to ask a lady how old she is, but how old are you?
22.
Okay, I'm 25. And you can imagine how much you've changed since you were 18.
Oh God.
You know what I mean?
It's embarrassing to think of when I was 18.
Exactly. So I always say, like, there's just that period of change, and that really just that creates a whole different element of surprise and everything for what's to come. I don't know. I'm
Crazy work, man. Man, listen, y'all. To know what we know now and to be watching this content, it's hard not to feel sorry for her, because I know she was so much 16 years younger than Diddy. Not only was he a rich man, he was a rich man and had rich friends and had a lot of people around him to really, you know what I'm saying, initiate the feeling of you made it. You know what I'm saying? Many people talk about it. We just seen in the same live stream his ex-artist, Day26, say good things about him, but at the same time, whatever happened to that dude, they all cried, and he said he can't talk about it. He said he can't talk about it, y'all.
Let's go.
I'm not phased by the blogs anymore. I think I went through a period of it when I wasn't working on anything. Well, I was working in the studio, but I wasn't
in the limelight.
I wasn't in the limelight. I wasn't trying to be at the clubs and in the blogs and everything like that. Because they build you up to beat you down, I think.
Yeah.
Not everybody,
but some
of them. Yeah.
And when it comes to Cassie, there's loads of different aspects. Fashion being one of them. Let's talk about the hair shaving, because I know it was a while ago, but it's such a big thing. Like, you shaved your head, and then there was like your fans that started shaving their hair, which is obviously going to copy you. But then it was like your musical peers and people shaving their head. Did you kind of think like, well, what's going on? Why does everyone want to be me?
I never thought that anybody wanted to be me, but I was definitely shocked because in the first 3 months of having the cut, everybody thought I had lost my mind. And
I remember seeing an interview and you were like, I wanted to do it for ages. And the guy was like, but you shaved your hair.
Yeah, I shaved. Like, what are you doing? No. And then it just became part of me. So even now, I shave more. Last year, I shaved the other side. I just become who I am. And it was very flattering that other people wanted to do it as well, especially other artists. I remember getting an email from Lala.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, she sent a photo, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. I don't know if anybody ever took it to this extreme where it's pretty much half my head is shaved, but who did I work with? Oh, on Calvin Klein, Alice Lal. I didn't know that she had her hair shaved.
Okay.
So we were doing the Calvin Klein shoot together. I was like, hey, nice hair, love your hair. I feel like it's actually more of like an English punk thing.
I was going to say, like, fashion-wise, your style is so developed from, like, me and you days to, like, now you're definitely a risk taker. You've got, like, the denim on and kind of, like, the punk rock hair. Will there be a Cassie clothing line?
We'll see maybe soon. I just did a collaboration with Diamond Life. The T-shirts. I created these T-shirts with them. With the first photo, I don't know how long ago it was, but it was me just holding a diamond. And the shirt did really well, and it was a skater brand. So
You're on it, of course.
It was kind of surprising because we did it for fun, and we just released another limited edition one. But I think I'm going to be doing a women's line for them. But it's a skater, like they actually make skateboards. Like it's that type of brand, so it's going to be a little bit more streetwear.
Yeah,
not so fashionable.
Just quite cool, quite
laid back. Yeah, exactly.
You are here in London, which is one of the biggest fashion capital cities in the world.
Yeah.
Where is your favorite places to shop when you're here?
Okay, well, I haven't been here. I've been here maybe like 3 different times. First time was for a week, and it was nonstop work, and I didn't get to go anywhere, do anything.
You didn't go to shop? Like
I didn't get
Harrods,
to shop at all. I went to Harrods once, actually. I went to Harrods once because I had to buy a dress. But Topshop, and now we have Topshop, but your Topshop is better, I think.
Yeah, I interviewed Miguel.
You got boys too, Diddy. But it's the thing that you do got these girls, bro. Whether you don't get found guilty, boy, you got hella shit putting your hands on women. I'm talking about backhand, overhand, jab, hook, uppercut. I wonder if Diddy ever put pause on Caresha, man. Please let us know. You hear me? I wonder if Caresha ever been to a Diddy FO. My fault. Frank White. Better known as, especially when you get caught broken down like this. This shit, what does it say? Blackberry? I need some baby oil and Astroglide. Yeah, exhibits, man. We got the exhibits in the building, man. What does shit say? What that say? The threats that have been made towards by Shyne Puffy Combs are that he is going to release 2 explicit X tapes of me. One on Christmas Day, May before or right after, and another and sometime soon after that. He has also said that he will be having someone hurt me and Scott, Cuddy.
Physically, he made a point that it wouldn't be by his hands. He actually said he'd be out of the country when it happened. Crazy work. This is the stuff that has come out, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Fucking minute. Woo! According to Cassie, man, in the trial, resumes Tuesday. She said the longest freak off was 4 days. Marathon. I don't think it's questions like this. They sitting there, yo, she gotta be hella freaky. If she asking him questions, they looking at me. They look at the passion, the food. She look at him in his eyes, talking about something she might possibly know the answer to. Chat. Come on, man. Hit the like button. Let's go. Oh no. It's only one way you can goddamn be a witness. How could listen, man? We heard what just happened. That nigga said, "Have you ever seen me be put to sleep?" She got quiet. Hello. Listen, matter of fact, we gotta go back to the Frank Black prescription. Marathon. When you got eye drops and $100 bills stacked up like this, man, you're locked in. You hear me? Yeah. Woo! Let's get to the content. Hell no. Yo, Miami is crushed. Straight up. She crushed. I'm talking about, do you know what Cassie been through? Are you watching this trial? But you know he ain't capping. I got the clip. Let's go.
Ain't nobody loving me like this. Fuck her. She loving me like this. That's what's up. That's what the fuck is up. That's what I fuck with. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
As you said, get up. Okay,
go ahead and make love. Still standing taller than I ever been, looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing
Go to strip club, church.
Huh?
Church. I'm gonna take you to church.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Crazy work. Y'all ready for the build up? Yo, she put in Diddy. Listen, one thing about this, he dared to air it and it's been aired out. And we about to react. But y'all want to go to that Lauren London. Go check this out though. Huh. Guess what I got in the tuck? I got something in the tuck. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? I got that Lauren London in it. That's crazy work. What y'all want to do?
So Cassie, is it more acting now? When you say Cassie Ventura, is that more of the professional name that you're going with acting?
That's that.
Check this out.
My father.
You got to go with Lauren London. That ain't even close to her.
Check
You know what I'm saying?
County, you know?
Yeah. And you
how this thing pop Yeah.
Big Boys Neighborhood. All righty now. We got Cassie up in here. Lauren London, ladies and gentlemen. The Perfect Match, the movie in theaters this weekend. Cassie, are you using your last name or can we just still call you Cassie?
I think you should use my last name.
We got Cassie Ventura up in here. Hello. So why are we a little bit stronger on the last name now, Cassie Ventura?
I never really incorporated it before.
I heard
And
that.
it's been a conversation that was talked about, and I love my last name.
I heard that.
Like the boulevard.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
County, you know?
Yeah. And you know what that is? That's also money. When you live south of it or when you live in Ventura County, you're doing all right for your damn self.
you're doing okay.
Now, is Ventura...
Now check this out. This is a Cassie. We never seen Cassie in none of these interviews how she is when she with Lauren London. They say they was best friends. You could see she's comfortable. So when she was in Cali, she had Laura, man. She had Laura London, man. But guess what? We ain't gonna go. Nah, we gonna go back here. We gonna go back where I was, man. That's how we gonna do it. That's what we gonna do. But there's no I got that in the tuck. Yeah. How do Diddy know she like Chinese food? He's a paymaster. Yeah, man. And listen, man. It's a lot of Diddies out there. Let's be honest, man. I'm not screaming free Diddy, but if Diddy got down innocent, man, free that man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's up to 12 people. I'm not one of them. So we just gonna do the content and we gonna keep commentating. But this is crazy, crazy, crazy work. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. That's crazy. It was one that got away. The parents, they must have knew something ahead of time. Let's go ahead over here to this. Is this the right one? Yeah, Lauren London and Cassie Ventura. Now, I found this to be interesting because Lauren London's name did come up in this trial, and everybody's speculating this and speculating that. We don't know. I'm hearing that they was best friends. I seen this come across my desk, so we got to react.
Your real last name? Oh, so you want more stalkers?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
see, there it is. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
trying. Not
All
trying.
righty, you need
Just
to go
gotta
with that.
respect my father.
You got to go with Lauren London. That ain't even close to her real name. You know what I'm your real last name? Oh, so you want more stalkers?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
see, there it is. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
trying. Not
All
trying.
righty, you need
Just
to go
gotta
with that.
respect my father.
You got to go with Lauren London. That ain't even close to her real name. You know what I'm saying? So we got Beatrice up in here. I mean, Lauren London up in here. So Cassie, is it more acting now? When you say Cassie Ventura, is that more of the professional name
That's
that you're
the
going with acting?
That's the acting beat.
I heard that. Now, have you always had the acting bug?
I did, but I never really took it as seriously as I probably should have when I had the opportunities to. So this was like a really great opportunity for that.
Right. Do you get nervous acting?
Oh yeah.
Really
The
though?
first day was
Why?
rough.
Why do you get nervous acting?
It's just a whole different environment. The cameras, the people around. There's just a lot going on. It's
And when
completely
it's crazy because when I do radio is big boy. When I go do
Well, it's
like
all about
television
you.
or something, yeah, it's like I don't want to waste nobody's time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them having to do something over because of me.
Yeah.
That's why I just turn down everything in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying, Lauren London? Like everybody asks me, they like, Big, be in our movie. And I'm like, man, I'm not doing Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm not doing
If they asked you
Zootopia.
to do Star Wars.
What? They did ask
You
me to do Star
should've.
Wars. No, I did have a little part in Star Wars. I was in Star Wars. I'm talking about I was in it. I was looking at the movie. I was watching it. This girl, you know what I'm saying? Making me feel
She was
bad.
ready to trump you and said, no, I really
know what I did.
She was like, I am Star Wars.
Hello.
Now, Lauren London, of course, you don't trip off of getting on the set and doing what you have to do.
Pole.
Yeah, I still get a little nervous. And there's still a little
Let's
piece
get
of
into
me
the
that's like,
content.
you suck.
Right. What brought you to the perfect match?
I've been really good friends with Terrence
Right.
J for a long time. And he had a script he wanted me to read, and he was like, just check it out. And I read it, and I was like, I really like this script. Like, I would want to be a part of it in any way that I could. And yeah, it went from there.
Terrence really, I love that cat though, because he really moved on and he, you know what
You
I'm
gotta
saying?
respect his hustle.
Yeah, you got to, bro. You got to,
Yeah.
because I remember I told him, I said, man, you need to get off this 106 in Park thing.
Yeah.
I said, it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? But you need to go ahead and, spread your wings and fly away.
Did you really say this?
Nah.
I was believing you.
Lauren London, this is like after people blow up, then that's when I'm like, man, I'm glad you listened to me, player. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I brought both of you ladies to this actual project too.
Yeah.
But there's so many people in this movie, The Perfect Match. Everybody in here, all the blacks are in it except Morgan Freeman, right? Now, why Morgan Freeman didn't do this movie?
He's the narrator.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Was that funny? You laughed.
There's an alternate version.
It really was.
How close are your characters to you in real life?
Mine is far.
Mine is super
Okay, so
far.
what is your character, Lauren
I
London,
am
in
so
the
not
movie?
this girl. My character is like bridezilla, like she seems very controlling. She wants everything to be perfect, kind of like prim and proper, which they love. I feel like I always get these kind of roles, but no, I'm not like that.
Now, what we looking at is the relationship, the way they are around each other is definitely giving genuine. Both proteges allegedly of Diddy. We breaking it down. We reacting live.
I don't even think I would trip that hard on like my wedding and centerpieces. I don't even know what's cool with that type of stuff.
You get married, are you gonna get a wedding planner?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, do that. Do that.
Because I'm not. I don't even know what's cool. Like
Dude,
what kind of.
when I got married, my wife, man, thank you, baby, because she made it easy. All I had to do was like, oh yeah,
You just showed up.
yeah, well, you pretty much.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I was like, she was like, what about these chairs? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
I just know how I want to look.
Right.
I don't know about the other.
Well, you
stuff.
fine as hell, so whatever you're gonna do, it's gonna work.
very easy.
You know what I'm saying? And what about you, Cassie Ventura?
My character Eva is a businesswoman. I don't want to give too much away because her backstory kind of comes out. But yeah, she's going and having a casual relationship. She wants to have this casual sexual relationship.
Now, in the
with
movie, as I saw in the trailer,
okay,
it says that you're into long relationships, and now in the movie, you do want to try a one night stand. Paraphrasing.
Paraphrasing.
Mhm.
You know, I wanted to do something different.
Right. Have you ever wanted to do something different like that with me?
I think everybody wants to try something different. But at
Really?
the end of the day, your life is your reality.
And
so.
just the double standards that's in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And there are double standards.
There are plenty of double standards.
Like, I've been on the road with cats, right? And cats will look into the audience and they be like, oh, this one, that one, this one, that. But you never get like female artists that are like, yeah, bring him up in the green. Have him in the back. I'm about to fuck his head off. You know what I'm saying?
No, if anything at the club, I'm like, can you guys bring girls around so we don't look stupid just standing here, 3 people at the table by ourselves? You know what I mean? That's the only thing. But,
Man,
but no guys. Like
we were
that.
talking just like the double standard. Like Terrence J, his character, he can knock down all the women that he wanted.
Right. And it's okay.
And that's the man thing. So I'm encouraging women out there, but if you're not related to me, to go out and just do what the fellas do. Yeah. And just like this weekend. Okay. All righty, go see The Perfect Match.
Okay.
And also go and get your guts torn out.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Get all up in it.
Yeah.
No, she needs her guts.
Yeah,
She
don't
needs
get
her-
your
Keep
guts.
your guts.
You know
Keep
what?
your guts.
Lauren London, I apologize. I stand corrected.
Lauren, thank you, Lauren.
You're welcome.
Keep your guts.
Okay.
Now, does she need her brains?
Yes.
Okay, so I was gonna say get your brains effed out.
Keep it all.
What about beating up the monkey? Can I say get your monkey beat up?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, girl, just get your monkey beat up. Now, you were talking about how they can bounce around from.
Yeah, it's that double standard that men can bounce around from women to women, but when a girl does it, it's like, oh, like you're this, you're that. Like
You're a
there's so
slut.
much shaming on
Yeah.
a woman. So it's like it's not fair.
Right.
I
We
hate
need to get
that.
rid of all that. The walk of shame, everything.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
I think there's a
That's
different
cool.
thing. If there's a woman out there that is very clear on who she is and is like, this is what I'm doing, you have to respect her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's not me, But I would respect that woman if she was just straightforward with her stuff.
Yeah, I got a homegirl, man. I don't want to put her number out there.
Don't put her
But
number
it's a
out.
I'm
thin
like, I ain't
line.
mad at you, baby.
I think it's a thin line with self-respect. Like, are you doing it because you're just trying to get love from these empty situations? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go all Oprah on you.
I know, but you
But
did.
it's just like, or are you doing it because that's just you do have self-respect and you do love yourself?
Wait a fucking minute, yo. Woo! This is a lot. We are watching the Diddy Files, man. This is Lauren London and Cassie Ventura. It has been a night, I swear. But what we hearing, we just gonna let it ride out.
Let me ask you this, Lauren London. I weighed 500 pounds once before. Is that a reflection of my dad leaving the family, or what is that? What does that come from?
You probably know. You probably dealt with that in
I don't
yourself.
know.
No,
Because you're here giving such great advice.
I know. I'm sure.
Mother Teresa.
No, I'm not.
We got Cassie Ventura and Oprah Teresa over here.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And Miss Holier Than Thou. All this,
No, I'm not holier than
all
thou.
this holy oil flying all over the studio.
No, I'm ratchet. No, I'm kidding.
Terrence J said that Diddy called him up, and Diddy said one of those things like, "If I don't know what kind of scene you guys got, but he got to go all in on this scene. Don't hesitate. You know what I'm saying? And for you not to hesitate." Now, how comfortable with now? Do you guys have a makeout scene in this movie?
We have a moment.
All
we
right,
have
hello.
we have a sexual moment, a couple in the movie.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Is it hard prepping for something like that?
You know, we didn't prep. We just went for it
It's
because
not like y'all on the
there's
corner
like 40
on the side kissing and making out. Like we just rehearsing.
There are like 40 old. I mean, Lauren can vouch for it. There's 40 old guys standing around that got to do their job.
Right.
I mean, they did close set for some of it, but it wasn't really that intense. But at the same time, he was super nervous because he knows Puff, and I think they had the conversation, and Puff was just like, make it believable, so you guys, whatever. So
damn, that's crazy, man. Damn.
But I wasn't part of that conversation, so
Right. I'm pretty sure you went on three-way. Like, wait, hold on, baby.
and I went home.
Now, how many takes do you have to do these scenes over and over?
It was like,
because is it different camera angles too?
No, it was. I mean, they always have to do different camera
Right.
angles, but it did like when it happened, it was really quick.
Did you
Got over
find-
it. It's awkward as hell when you're not in love with somebody and you have to do something like that. So I did it.
Did you find Terrence J almost getting to where they could have said cut and then he'll mess up on purpose so they have to do the whole thing over?
No, he was a gentleman.
I would have
about
definitely
it.
like 4 days. of love.
Don't get Terrence hurt.
It would have been,
right? Terrence is
I
very
would have
much
been
a gentleman.
smooth 4 days. Like, we got to shoot this over again.
Even if you have to take it out of my pay, let's just do it again.
Yeah, right. I want to do the production out of my pocket.
Chat, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like we've been watching content long enough tonight to feel like when these folks get these interviews booked, they asking strategic questions and it's hitting different. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen right now.
We got to just do this over.
was
Do
very
you get nervous when you know it's that shoot date?
But they did those shoot dates early on too, so we got them out of the way so that we
Right.
could focus on the acting after that, and then that was it. But yeah, like I knew going into it, so I couldn't be shocked or
Right.
anything. Like I knew what I was doing.
Do you come home and Puff ask like, "Hey, how was it today?" And you're like, "Oh man, he tongued me down," or what did you?
No. We don't talk about it.
Be like,
There's
"That
no need.
dude's a
It's
kisser."
work. It's work,
Man,
you know?
and you got to be extremely professional for that, because I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't know. That's why Hollywood don't really call me either, because I would really think you had a crush on me.
Afterward, we would have gotten it
hell yeah.
confused.
Like, Cassie, I would have been at the house like, "Hey, what's happening?" You're like,
There's people like that though.
There are-
They
no, there are
people
people like
that.
there are
It's
people
bro,
like that.
It was action and cut.
Wow.
Terrence understand. Like we both have a platonic relationship
Right.
with each other, so I think there was just that mutual understanding. So there were no issues. With
Lauren London, have you had somebody that you felt like, man, this dude is a little
Mhm.
bit too much? Like,
Yeah,
we're
I've had
acting.
for sure.
Really though.
Like, dude, relax. No,
Can you say it?
never.
Don't
Write
say
it
it.
down.
Don't say it. Write it down. For me.
No.
Don't say it.
No,
That's
I'm not writing it down.
Write it down and
Write
I'll
it.
say it.
That's snitching.
Really? No. Yeah. So you don't do it.
No.
Yeah. You don't do it. 'Cause you keep your street code. That's real talk right there. So yeah, you don't snitch. You write it down for me. And you don't want me to say it either?
No.
Louis, you say it then.
All right.
All right. So we're
Here, I'm not writing nothing.
yeah. All right.
Pen and paper right
We'll
there.
whisper it into her ear and Isaiah say it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can rob a bank with somebody in here.
Thug life.
Gangsta, hell yeah.
She's not a snitch. Did you not see the
she
tip
over
on
here
that
like,
shit?
shit.
ask her this?
Yeah, go ahead.
What should you do immediately after a breakup?
Oh.
Go home.
Go home.
No.
I don't
Right.
know.
What do you think, Lauren London? What do you think you should do immediately after a breakup?
You call all your friends so they can remind you how bad he sucks.
Yeah.
And then you go home and try to get cute,
I
lose
think you
some
go
weight.
turn up and have a good
Listen
and,
to
and
some.
go out and cry in the club in the VIP
No, don't go
section?
out yet. Don't go out yet.
okay.
You'll look thirsty.
Wait a little bit. What do girls do when you break up?
Post breakup.
Yeah.
Get a job, get your money up, like Beyonce said.
Everybody just wants to get it together. Yeah.
Get your body right.
Girls just want to get it together.
Get your body right and cash a check.
Really though? Let me tell you what dudes do when we break up.
Y'all go to
Y'all
whoever-
cry and
No,
stuff.
exactly.
What?
Lies.
We cry.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
You cry.
No way.
We
You
put on
cry.
period panties. and
Haagen-Dazs.
we do Haagen-Dazs for real.
Can I ask her
And the
another
notebook.
question?
Oh, please do.
Is this for me? Yes.
Lord Jesus.
I love it.
No, because
that's
I don't
Lauren
want.
London right there. She
So
called it Lauren
does
Jesus.
size really matter?
Oh, please, Cassie, keep it real with us. Does size really matter?
This is a really deep question, you guys.
no pun intended.
Ring the bell. Ring the
Oh,
bell.
here we go.
Ring the bell. She's running the show now.
Yeah,
Lauren got her own
she's
interview.
producing and everything. She got questions. All right, we're about to get into your
Oh, my
phone
topic
tap. Lauren London's neighborhood. Cassie, does size matter?
So
Yo.
when do I get my job here?
I'm about to ask you
You
the
know
same
what?
question.
Yes, it does. And it also matters what you do with it.
Really
Okay.
though. What about you, Lauren London? Does size
Yeah,
matter?
Does size matter?
I agree with you.
Right. Okay, now ask me. Let me know if I'm satisfying my wife. Take a look at
Big. No, you gotta close it out.
I'm gonna tap it and get it up. Just,
Stop!
Can I tap it?
Oh my God!
Let's grab the questions. We would not be going through this.
Big, sit down, bro.
No, I'm just asking. Would this satisfy someone? You got the card too.
Yeah.
You got the cards.
Hold on, I have another question.
All
Maybe you
right,
should
go
ask
ahead,
the
honey.
other ladies in the room.
Oh yeah, you guys have to answer this too.
All righty.
Okay.
What's the
you.
question? What's the next one?
Okay, the next one. What are some relationship goals that are not realistic?
Not
It's
realistic.
my radio voice.
Go ahead now.
Realistic.
Relationship goals that are not realistic, that you're always happy all the time.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That
That you could change a man.
Wow.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen girlfriends like post photo after photo after photo, makes it look so happy, and then
Oh,
she
man.
goes
Or
fairy
when your
tale.
wife
Doesn't
say, "Hey, I
exist.
haven't done that with anyone until we get married," and then you've been married for
Sure.
like 8 years, you still haven't hit it anally. No,
Fake. No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Oh
we're going.
my
All right, well, let's go
God.
to the next one then. My bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Cassie. I
have
thought
one.
this was a trust tree.
Oh, go ahead. Who has one?
I have one.
Go ahead.
What about the no strings attached? Do you guys really think that
that's in the
works or not?
movie, Too. Yes. I like
Does that work or not?
It depends on
You
where
gotta
those
watch
two
the end of
people
the
are.
I think those two people literally have to be on the same
Same
exact
page.
page. But I think it's inevitable that somebody's gonna catch feelings.
But if a man, but a lot of times women like try to change men. Like, oh, he says that now, but he's gonna start to like me and want to change his
Right.
mind. No, believe
That
what
doesn't
he
work.
says in the
Right.
beginning and keep it pushing.
If
Oh,
he's
yeah.
telling you the truth, accept it.
Exactly.
And people tell the truth really in the beginning because they have nothing to lose.
That's when you find out everything.
Yeah.
Then years later, you're like, "Ooh, damn."
Oh, I asked all my questions in the beginning.
Really though, like
What was
would you
your
ask?
question?
What did I ask?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He'll probably be mad at me. I
Really
said
though?
everything.
Like, are you really from '60s?
No, no, but that you listen. The first day, I'm like, how many times do you say on hood? I counted. We had a great first date. It was a great first date.
What did you guys do on your first date?
We drove around LA
people.
and we ate. Yeah, we shot people. We
That's my
just
guy.
like drove around and really like kicked it on some regular low key in the car, not having to be around anyone.
Right.
Drove around the city, listen to music.
You know what I love about your cat too is that it's not a lot of layers to him. Like what you get from Nip, that's him. Like, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? The same Nip that you get here is the same Nip you get on radio. The same one that you get if you're in traffic.
Listen, the same one I have at home.
Exactly.
All that.
Man. Go ahead.
Right?
Now.
Don't you
Show
say?
you right. All righty now. We're gonna do pick a card,
Yes.
any card. Who we gonna go with first? You wanna go?
Let's go with Lauren.
Lauren.
Lauren, you are nasty. She was pointing at Cassie like
Right. Putting her on the
I didn't.
spot.
I was just really focused.
yeah, all righty. So
You could tell where we
Luigi.
were in high school together.
so whatever's on this card, all righty, that's what you will have to do. Okay?
In real life?
Yeah. In real life. And
Read it out
Do
loud.
something?
read it out.
Well, I don't have one of these.
What's that?
Rub my penis on your thigh area.
Rub my penis on your thigh. No. You
gotta do it.
Oh my god.
No. All right, let's go with another. Let's, okay. Keep that one there then. All right, keep that one there.
No.
Which one is
No,
that?
I'm not even saying that.
No, say it.
What
You gotta read it.
People actually do
No,
these
you gotta
things?
read it.
This is
Yes.
nasty.
Just read it.
Lick my.
Okay, no.
This is
All
from
right,
the sex part.
Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one.
Can I have these and take these home?
Yeah,
Oh, but you wanna. She ain't reading them.
Chill, I don't want to play this shit here. But
I will play it at home.
Take this to the crib.
Wait, I got it again. Rub your.
Yeah, man.
Here we go.
It's meant to
All right,
be.
okay.
It's Cassie, sir.
All right, give it to Cassie now.
Thank you.
Pull a good one. Pull a good
She's gonna
one.
get go shopping.
Blow a kiss to the world.
Rub your body against mine. But who is this happening with?
With
Us.
Big.
Or what do you mean? Are we doing the whole interview?
Lauren, give me your arm.
Hey. Loophole.
It's so sexual.
Grab another one, Cassie. Ventura. South of the Boulevard.
I don't have a penis to rub between
Why
your
all
breasts.
these penis are coming up?
Lou, stop. Give her
What
a
are
Where
you
you
break.
get
doing
these
over
parts
there?
from?
I made them.
No, serious.
Yo, seriously, hit that like button, double tap the screen. If you're new to the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. We got Lauren London, Cassie Ventura interview, and it's freaky. Good questions. If you just got here, lock in.
Yeah.
These are funny.
No.
What is
Okay.
that?
Joker's another rub it.
I had to read.
Rub your pussy on my leg, Lauren. No. What?
I totally did that last night.
Wait a fucking minute. Yo. Oh my God. I'm not going to even go down that road, man, out of respect for Nip, man. You did. Let's get to it, man. Let's get through it.
Missed it by that much, ladies and gentlemen. Cassie.
Yes.
Happy birthday to.
Oh, it was her birthday. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to that.
Oh, I love it.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, baby
Happy
girl.
birthday.
Make
Make
a
a
wish.
wish.
Yeah. Happy birthday, baby girl. Happy, what's that?
Is that bad luck when it's not your birthday to accept it?
Wait, it's not your
What?
birthday
No,
today?
not at all. It's
You're not a
August.
Pisces?
Nah, get out of here.
What the fuck is going on? Yo, I'm about to get up out of here, big boy. You tripping, homie. What the fuck is going on, bro?
Were you guys
Wait,
were
you
not
It's
that
not your
serious.
Hey, no. Okay.
Who told, no,
Bro.
you're a liar.
On
What
the
are you
real,
talking about?
is today your birthday or not?
No.
Where's
I
now?
Googled
I
it.
Where
She's
is
a
now?
Virgo.
So I'm a Virgo.
I
I'm
Googled
September
it.
8th.
My son's
August
September 9th.
Hello.
Wikipedia says something else though.
Oh man.
No, you
Stop.
Where's
guys.
now at?
Shut up.
Hold on. Come on.
Says it.
That's crazy, man. We about to, that's crazy work, man. Let's get through it.
We look stupid.
When's the birthday?
I feel even
Oh,
worse
so
that I blew out the
When's your
candle.
birthday for real?
No, mine says
No, I'm trying to. You see the website
says
that we went
August
to?
20.
Yeah.
Maybe because it was the
I
day
checked like 3 different sites. It's August.
August 20.
I'm sorry, y'all. We got to down. I ain't want to leave like that. That's crazy, man. Cassie got down. That's crazy, baby. What the fuck? She blew out the candle. Said, "Hold on, was I even?"
6, bro.
It's like right here. It's like the first page.
Yeah.
Now.
No, this is great.
I don't think anyone
You
should
guys
feel
are
bad
upset.
about it.
This is great.
This is so nice.
No, I mean, but
This is
her gig is to make sure that I'm right. I don't know why you.
You can't use Wikipedia. It's not real.
She put her ass on. He told her, "Show your face. Get on the screen." It was her fault. Big boy said it was her fault. He like, nah, fuck that, Cassie. Nah, fuck that. I would never do this.
It's right there on every fucking. But it's on Wikipedia.
Bro.
But you know what? I accepted it. And,
Yeah, you did.
And I
Blew
blew
the
the
candle
candle out.
She
Hey,
made a
dude,
wish.
I feel like it. Hey, dude, Lauren was like,
Yeah, man, I was wondering why she was doing that. And I was like,
Yeah.
what's
I'm
so
thinking
wrong?
like she
I was
didn't
like,
like
she
to
didn't like-
celebrate,
or
or
like
she
it
didn't
was
like to
like her
sing,
birthday.
or keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
You guys, this is funny.
I'll be
This
right
is
back.
good. This is
All right,
good.
well,
All right, man. I think I've seen enough. But one thing about Lauren London, y'all, she a team sport. She willing to keep it like, oh my God. It kind of fucked up my transition. I did not expect that. Let's go back over here real quick while I gather my thoughts.
Ain't nobody loving me like this. Fuck her. She loving me like this. That's what's up. That's the fucking stuff I fuck with. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
As you should. Nah, get up. Fuck that. We should not celebrate.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
I'm with Diddy on another level. I'm with Diddy on another level. Yeah, bitch, man, get your shovel. I'm a guy. Give me it. I'm still standing taller than I ever been. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing.
Huh?
Damn weird. This motherfucking natural. I don't need to be ashamed of what the fuck. That's a motherfucking natural. It's a motherfucking natural. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big old salute, y'all. We about to get up out of here. If you didn't already, hit that subscribe button, man. The Diddy Files, we got more to come. And we gonna step out like that himself, man. Lord have mercy. I had to end it like that. Frank White. But the but the prescription say Frank Black. If you new to the vibes, make sure you subscribe and just remember everything is allegedly and fair use. You know the fucking slogan, man. Y'all already know. Hit that subscribe, y'all. Appreciate everybody in the building for tuning in.
It's the shit that you live for, the shit you die for, beliefs that you believe in, the shit you ride for. They manage your time so you have no time for removing your blindfold. Cause you see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed, I see with my eyes closed. You see with your eyes closed.
Real talk, what you gon' do when the pressure on? Fans listening, this tap you dead wrong. Real no, trap nigga, getting money. Bitch, I'm plugged in, I get back in, you can't friend me. I've been hustling all night, yeah. Baby, I've been hustling all night, yeah. Baby, I've been hustling all night.
I've been grinding and hustling, trying to keep the money coming.
I'm real dope boy shit, I love that money motion. I'm outside early in the morning, ain't no birds chirping. Everything coming off the scale, you know that clock working. Nigga behave, get some straight and that shit monkey.
Got some haters in my circle, don't want to see me make it.
This shit get wicked in the city, but you living fast.
Yeah, I'm going up like stairs, from in the locked up chairs. They act like they was there.
You gotta read your P's and Q's or get left on the news. Gotta pay attention in the trenches. Gotta listen in the trenches. Gotta be aware of your surroundings when you're thugging in the trenches.
Streets I stay 10 toes. Big money it never fold. Mingle gang you'll get down low. Street bay pull up UFO. In the hop I jump like a toad. Backwood it green like mold. Eliante them they froze. Thank God for the life I chose. Got the heart of a lion. No I ain't having no fear.